it's my birthday today, so I'm going home.
No, you're not serious. I'm gonna get you.
Hello.
Do you believe that?
Yeah.
I'm
we
not professional. I can't
Are
go
we
home 'cause it's his
streaming
birthday.
right now? Yeah,
This is
are
the
we
first ever
streaming?
stream we've ever done with two other people, right?
I'd like to introduce you to Bradley. He's very, very annoying. He's very pretty. Very pretty. Thomas.
No.
Do you know I remember your name? Because Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, you got to name children after a toy or something.
Yeah.
Buzz like
I've never been on a stream
No,
before.
through the years, you've got better and better, haven't you? I don't normally let parents hold children down. Yeah, but you're getting used to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are you now?
9.
You said 9.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you made 9 sound like 5. Do you roll your arse or something?
What do you do on this stream?
We just watch people get.
Look, your dad's been working hard. He's sweating so much. Look, we've got
I'm
the
just
camera
upset
sweating.
That's still from the swimming pool.
Is it?
Hello.
Hello.
Showers
Hi.
aren't still like they were.
I don't know if anyone's
The
watching.
camera's up there.
Why is the camera up there?
You're looking at the camera.
The camera's there, look, so we can both be in it. Hello, my darling.
Wait, dog coming through.
There's your dog. There's a
Let's go
dog.
back there. Oh,
Go
out
get
the
the
river.
dad.
Oh, wow.
He really loves it.
I don't know if this will. Oh wait, I'm not on the camera. I don't know if this will work. Oh my god, I can't even look at
There's
this.
a dog here.
Can you pick your dog and hold him up to the camera?
Yeah,
We
hold on
can't
to
see
the
the
camera.
dog.
What's this down
It's
there?
live for
Okay,
live
wait,
streaming.
we're
Wow.
live.
This is
We're live.
Oh, he does
Is
it.
he in shot? I got these. These are white trousers. Oh no, it's too late. He's got me.
Dusty.
You do it on purpose, don't you? Lady in white dresses. You let him jump all over him.
Look at me and I'm looking at the camera and I'm like,
Hopefully my wife-
my eyes. Look at yeah, no, that's like.
Oh, there's crumbs everywhere, Dusty.
Look at the camera and look at me. I'm like,
There's a dog down
Yes,
there.
yes, of course, yeah.
there's a dog out there and I'm not feeling strange, but I'm glad we're live.
This is where my other half knows what we come in for, because now when she sees this.
You know they can hear
Oh,
us.
you really do?
Yeah, they can hear us. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's it.
There's loads of
Can
crumbs
he
on the
jump?
floor.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Can he jump? You will jump for
For a biscuit.
probably. He jumps for
He's
his
got a
toys.
very delicate mouth.
Yeah, I tried to encourage him to be gentle. Nobody likes a dog that snatches.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I throw a toy in the air, he'll jump up in the air and catch it.
Yes, we are.
So he's quite acrobatic.
But what's he going to do with the burglar? Does he know the difference?
Well, actually, anybody that comes to the house, as soon as they touch the front gate, he's barking.
Yeah,
He's
So-
live for 3 minutes.
I mean, mostly it's just
Oh,
he wants
where
to
does
say
it
hello.
say?
But burglar won't know
It
that.
says
so-
that. It says in the.
Right, you done?
All done, mate?
We need to let these people get on with their haircuts, don't
There's
we?
no people
Oh,
watching.
I was
Zero
gonna
likes.
arrive
Yeah, give it a try. See if you
Go
can.
watch the
My
stream.
birthday.
What's that?
Yeah.
I will.
well done.
Yeah, so really, it should have been a bigger bottle.
What's that?
What's your stop?
40?
I just
That
go
doesn't
from
work. You
swimming.
should have
I'm
said-
dancing.
30?
Yeah, you should have said
I'm the one.
54.
It
Oh,
smells like
56,
dog in
and I'd have liked it.
here. Smells like
64.
dog in here.
You like dogs?
This one's really
I
friendly.
have 2 dogs.
Did he tell you what?
Nearly an
Don't
arse.
mind him jumping up
No, he doesn't normally jump. It's only because this man encourages
You keep
it.
that dog under control.
Yeah, well, it's you. You make him jump.
It's right for me.
He don't jump for anybody else. It's only you.
I'm a bad influence on your dog.
All right,
I
you
would have
must
to say.
be.
Yeah.
You must be. All those treats.
Yeah.
Right. Tell me
Good to
nothing.
see
We're
you.
done.
Bye, Jesse.
I'm
Tom,
going
come sit down.
Do you want to finish it off?
Tom, sit down.
No, come on. He should have his
No,
first.
let me show.
No, we'll just do a little bit. We'll just do a little bit. Look.
Together.
Now the comb's like this, right? That's it. We'll just go. You touch the skin, and then you come, and then you pull away. Right?
So you do that.
Hey, hang on. You're gonna be doing your dad's hair. Get lost. Go sit down. He's showing you how to do it.
Hi.
you got a fish? Because he's doing a sea lion impression.
Yeah, brush
I
Oh, what's that? What's that? Orca. You know, the killer whale.
He's doing it for the camera, isn't he?
No.
I can look this way to the camera. This is how I'm getting dressed.
Actually, I better cut you because you're off. There you go. There you go. That's better. So
Okay,
you've
well,
already been to school.
Yeah.
So this is not back to school. This is a school haircut. Yeah?
This is a haircut ready for school. That's what it is.
Chris, your
I've already
teacher.
had school
Is it
on
obvious they
Friday.
all had their haircuts when they come back?
I haven't
It's
seen
obvious.
any of them yet.
But it will. It does look like that, though.
I had
A
school
sea
on
of haircuts.
Friday.
Probably have
Um,
different haircuts at their local
6
barbers.
minutes.
Barbers are
The
sick.
ones who don't have their haircuts. Yeah.
We got
You
another
think they're
9
the
hours.
troublemakers, 'cause they're
Yeah,
not
hours
disciplined.
and
And
54 minutes.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Haircuts make no difference to their personalities.
I don't reckon so. I don't reckon so.
I don't know about
I
mohawks.
don't know, I don't. This
And guess what's coming back?
What, the mohawk?
No.
This
Well,
feels
that's
like.
been back a while.
No,
That's
we're
it,
not
no,
doing
that's
the
it.
mullet anymore, okay, lad?
Terrible. What are you doing for the rest of the day, Bradley?
We are playing on the Xbox.
He said we, but it's not me.
No, not me. No, not you, Daddy. You don't have
Where's
an
your brother?
Xbox.
Where's your brother?
At home.
You've seen him today?
Yeah, I sort of seen it for
Yeah.
a little bit earlier, but I'll take it in the back of my later on.
I'm actually going to be eyeing my.
How's your oh? How are you getting on with that noisy
We're going to do a
neighbour
movie night
upstairs?
tonight.
Has he sorted
Uh,
himself
Hey, Dad.
out?
Well,
Did you bang on the door?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen you since I had the kids for a week, and
Go on, and what?
I had to go upstairs and bang on his door at 2 in the morning.
When?
When you were
2
with
in the morning.
Can you do the bang? Was it?
Like,
Oi!
well,
Turn that music off! You're an anti-social bitch!
I started with the knocker.
Did you?
He didn't
Knock, knock,
answer,
knock.
so I was kicking him.
You were kicking the door then?
Yeah, he got
Boom,
got-
boom. You opened the door, what's he say? What?
He didn't say anything, so I said he was turn the TV down, and he just looked at me and went, "Oh yeah, okay." And then he turned it down.
Has it been good ever since?
It's been alright, yeah, since.
See? Well, no one says nothing.
Exactly, yeah.
Knocked down at 2 o'clock in the morning.
it was 2 a.m. They even have to wake up like 10 o'clock just to get 8 hours of sleep.
Very.
8 hours.
Mm. It's a shame you're not here on Monday, because Monday I shall be doing my German officer impression.
German.
All
Uh,
day. All day.
Okay, yeah.
Well, maybe all day. But
Suck, suck, suck.
yeah. I see a pair of jolpers. I used to have jeans. They used to make them in jolper shape. They don't make them anymore.
Fish
I
and
just don't like them.
chips.
Fish and chips.
Look on there, it was on there.
I had that sausage and chips yesterday.
Oh. Is that safe?
I reckon.
Do you know what they put in sausages?
Lots of stuff.
They put.
Take us minutes now, guys.
Can't you get a veggie sausage and chips?
8 hours and
Oh, why don't
52
you do
minutes.
They have buttered.
What
But
do
not
you
chips.
think?
What a veggie
Hey,
sausage.
whoa. They taste very, very good. You are just prejudiced. You just don't know the vegan sausage alternatives that are out there.
Okay.
There's some great stuff.
I'll still stick to
Will you?
normal ones.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, you don't buy sausage from a fish and chip shop. That's the first. That's where all the rejects go. God, we'll batter that, put batter around it, a lot of fat. They'll never know.
Salt up, isn't it?
At the end of the day, it's as
You
long as it
have a
tastes
hand
nice.
on your. You have a hand on your. Oh, no.
I don't mind what I'm eating, as long as it tastes nice.
Like,
What about the cruelty
Beer.
that goes into it?
I don't know the cruelty.
You don't get that?
Like, imagine.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think the hunger takes over.
You know what you two are? You're rednecks.
Pretty much.
You're all rednecks. You know you're a redneck?
How people.
Just
Am I
embrace
a
it.
Oh,
Redneck.
Am I
no, Tom, you're not.
No, you're just being abused in a food kind of.
What do you
manner.
mean? A food fusionation? I didn't know that was a word.
Yes. Fish and chip shop about sausage. Why don't you get in the
Well, why don't
deep
you-
fried chicken? Oh no, if you
I
want to
tried
taste it.
KFC once, and I loved it.
Oh, that's rubbish.
I love
You want a chip shop? Deep fried chicken. Oh, deep fry your own.
And only like I
Do you like chicken?
like
Yeah.
Why do you like
I
chicken?
don't think that
Just the chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I tried a popcorn chicken and a boneless chicken
You
and
eat fake chicken nuggets and never know the
what
difference.
is the KFC though? Where it looks like a big head, a little thing.
Listen, buy a box, give him one. If he doesn't like it, I'll have the rest. But try it. Oh, hi Duke, you alright?
Was that a phone call?
Hello? You still there? Hello? Go on, speak. You called me? Hello?
Oh, man, you are his name.
No? Can we all sing happy birthday now?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gio. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, 12 years old.
Oh, shut up.
13, 14,
You've ruined my punchline, you have.
17, 18, 19,
I hate birthdays, and that was the nicest happy birthday I've ever had in my life.
24,
Shut him up.
Bradley, that's enough.
I got a 6.
Sit down.
64, yay!
You remembered. Yeah.
Good memory, actually.
Ben. When's your dad's birthday?
July 22nd.
God, he's good with numbers, yeah. And how old?
was I in this case?
How old was he?
35.
Ooh, way. Don't need a calendar with this boy then.
That's right.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you his date of birth or his age.
You're not being done today, are you, Chris? We shall be doing snippets of hair techniques, and this would have been a good back to do, but we'll do it another time with someone else. Head up, because I find conventional hairdressing videos boring and rubbish. Mine won't be.
Somebody's watching!
I'll have little glove puppets in it.
Someone's watching.
Yeah.
Somebody
I was
was
in the
watching a second ago.
Chopping some
Really?
ears
Have you looked? Have you liked me?
I haven't yet, no, but I will do.
Have you?
Yes.
You've already done it?
Gio, somebody watched your live stream a second ago.
Yeah, switched off. Yeah.
Dad.
How dare they? Okay, look at this cake on the top. We'll sort that out. Where's my cake and candle?
In the shop.
You know it's my birthday today,
You know,
don't
it's, you know we're live.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
We're live. Live.
Oh, yes, it is.
Is it?
No.
Yes. I'm going to show you my birth certificate.
Yeah, show me your birth certificate.
I did last time. That's in my security box.
How old are you today? 65.
Oh, yeah, add on a year, won't you? Yeah. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
You don't mean it.
Mind your hair like spray before you even do any trimming.
Well, you're buying me a drink tonight, then.
Well, yeah.
I'll let you.
Looks that way.
Yeah.
You know, I can't stop standing up for some reason. And now we will.
Why were they cancelling all the trains?
Guys.
What?
No idea.
Oh, yeah.
No
There's
idea.
no animation, honestly. It's like an animation in the live stream perspective, but it's actually real.
You bought you all these cakes then? I haven't got to match that, have I?
No, you know I bring cakes in on Friday nights, don't you?
I think
Just messing about.
This is the first time I've been on a stream. When did you start making these streams?
Listen. Ask him. Get him to answer some of my questions. Come and sit down by Thomas.
No,
No chat.
I'm
I
fine.
will.
Be a nice person.
I'm not a nice person, so it's your birthday. You didn't tell me about it.
You know, I thought I wasn't going to tell anyone, and I just blurted it out. I'm telling everyone.
Yeah.
I just can't help myself.
You're the worst kind of person for doing that, you know.
How do you mean?
Keeping it a secret and then dropping it on the actual day. Oh, it's my birthday today, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's no. I don't like birthdays. I kind of.
I'm writing it on the calendar for future reference.
Well, you can't look at that calendar will be going down. It won't be there next year. Don't write it on there.
Yeah, but then when we get another one, I'll be able to transfer it over.
Not if I rub it out.
I won't rub it out if I write it in pen.
That's in my calendar.
I wonder why I tried to do it.
Is it not enough? You can use all my tools and everything else. You got to touch my calendar as well. Well, you taking liberties or not, or what?
Yeah.
Why?
I
Because I need your help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what carers do.
Hey, you need a haircut today, really. Flatten his hair down. Come on, that's really annoying. It's one of ours. Flatten it down.
Flatten it down.
Get it looking good. Put some product in it.
Like mine.
Yeah.
Stuart's hand in the way I can't see myself.
He's got his own YouTube channel.
It's seriously vain, that kid, isn't it?
I don't see anything wrong with being vain. You've got to love
Why did you
yourself.
say anything wrong?
Yeah.
I wonder when
They say the stages of loving is you. What is it when you're a baby? Love a mother and love yourself. Love your own sex, love your opposite sex, and then I suppose some people don't move on.
Oh
But
my
you know,
neck.
that's
Oh my God, no one's
That's,
chatted to
nature.
the stream.
My neck.
That's fair.
Is it gone down your neck?
Yeah.
Put some powder down there.
Yeah.
Put some powder down there.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you Monday, Tom, because I'm going to be a German officer for the day.
German officer.
Yeah.
I'm at school for that.
The accent is so good.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to start doing characters and voices. Oh, you want to see my redneck?
I thought you meant me.
My redneck with a shotgun. Oh, you're
I thought
lovely.
you meant me.
Hey?
I thought you meant me.
Can you translate what he said?
I thought you meant me. He said,
Me?
He said Tom. You need to be around.
Oh, yeah. This is it when you've got two people. Yeah, sorry, mate. Hey, Big Tom, Little Tom. Hang on, no. Listen, look, Tom. The Tom I like and the Tom I hate.
Yeah.
It's good. Oh, did you want to be the hated Tom?
No, I don't do it.
No. You've got to be a grown-up to be a baddie.
Yeah.
Oh. That's why I've got to be a German officer for the day, because when I was a kid, you'd never want to be a German soldier, would you?
Germany?
Yeah, American and stuff, yeah. And they got the best uniforms, didn't they? And the best accents. And jobbers. Chris.
That's a big
Do you
spider.
know, shut up.
Is that a real
That's
spider?
not. Yeah, of course it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 'cause it wants to eat flies. How could that hurt you? You catch my spider, leave him alone. You know, I said you couldn't sit in that chair, really.
Yeah.
It suits you so much. You look great. I used to have a big bear.
Does it?
Yeah, big bear. It's so realistic. About as big as you. And my wife and daughter read me the right act. He said, you get that bear out of there, or we're going to sort it. And the bear has come back. Could you wear black next time? And gloves?
With pleasure.
Yeah.
Where were all these spiders from?
Spiderland.
Well, so they just came in, basically.
They came in from Mexico.
Oh, I think so. But
They came from Mexico.
my boy keeps big furry ones as big as your hands, and some of them they bit you, your face would swell up, and it wouldn't be pretty anymore.
Yeah,
You'd have a beautiful side and an ugly side, wouldn't you? You'd have to walk on one side of the street.
And that means when no one walks. AKA the right side.
Put
Oh
your
god.
shoes back on you.
This is not.
Put your Crocs back on you.
I can fly so I can go on easy. I wonder what they're called. Blocks. And they're not. And
Hey.
they're like concrete.
Bradley, you know when you normally come here and I can't stand it?
Yeah.
Well, today it's just the same. Even though it's my birthday.
Where's the voice?
But you have been pretty good.
Huh?
Do you think you could have got us on the live
There's
stream?
£5 on the-
Yeah.
You could have done it,
£5 for me, on the line for
Because
me.
I have a YouTube channel too.
What have you got? You got a laptop?
A PC.
Oh, your
I
PC,
use my
yeah.
mobile. I use my
Mum's
iPad to record
house.
videos,
Yeah, yeah.
so I do have a channel as well. That has a lot more subs than you.
Do you keep the
Wait, how many subs do
intake
you have?
clean so the dust doesn't get into it? You don't think about that.
I don't think about it.
Hey Dad, do you clean the air intake on his PC? Have a look at it, see if it's full of
How many subs do you
body
have?
hair and stuff. No.
Literally
It will break down.
Like, I know, I've got multiple.
You're not allowed to touch it.
I've been there since 2021, so I have over 150, 170 at least. Near 170.
Is anybody watching?
No one's watching like that.
No.
Look, Bradley, if you do something really good, we'll put you on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be on TikTok as well.
I'll tell you what you could do next time you come in. Do you remember, who remembers Black Cat chewing gum? Bubble gum. Oh, it was great. It started off yellow, you chew it, it'd go black. And you could put it over your teeth. It
So it
looked like
turns
it had no
into
teeth.
It looks like chips.
Get someone out and come out, no front teeth. All you got to do is make them black. So, but maybe a blackjack. You used to be able to get bubble gum that was black that you could put over your teeth. You'd look great because you're too pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I
You can
see
be
the
too
Uncut Barber
good
TikTok.
looking, you know, and it just makes people sick.
I'll show you.
You know, with that kind of
I wanna
look
be
you
on
got about
TikTok
it.
as well,
See if you can get it online. Black cat chewing gum, bubble gum.
All right.
He doesn't want to do it. What's you black your teeth out? It's brilliant. What's wrong with you?
have no arms.
So you don't have any fun.
Scary.
It's not scary.
Your teeth will fall out.
Well, what? No, they won't. What about Halloween? Halloween. Giovanni. Hello, Simon. You all right? You want to come? What time? Yeah. What time do you want to come tomorrow morning? 11:30. No, you can have 10:30. Oh, 10:30. Yeah, 10:30. Okay. You and the boy. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.
Who's
It's all happening here. Oh my God.
Hello. Yeah, it is. What are you doing?
Well, I heard from reliable sources it's a big day for you.
Well, you know, but
Or is it the wrong day? Don't tell me that. I'm
no,
quite daft enough
but
to
I
put it on
don't.
the
I
wrong
don't
day.
celebrate birthdays. You
Oh,
have to
you
take it
don't.
back. You could, no, I don't. I don't.
Get
know.
on.
It's not.
You're celebrating it today.
He
No
hasn't
messing.
mentioned it at all. It's his
Who's that on the
birthday.
phone?
Oh, it was Joe.
Well, you
Simon
They
and Joe.
kissed
Brilliant.
on
Thanks.
camera. You kissed on camera.
Yeah, lots of ideas today, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow. God, yeah. Do you think I should start enjoying birthdays?
Yeah.
They should be for me.
Yeah, obviously.
I just feel. you know, it's kind of- It's because when I was little, I didn't get all the toys I wanted and stuff. So I thought I'm giving up on birthdays. I hate them. Yeah.
So you don't want to celebrate your own age? You didn't need
Get down.
down,
Stand up. Turn round.
I thought you were enjoying your birthday. Doesn't sound like it now. Oh, actually, or maybe it is. That is how you probably enjoy it. Isn't it?
Well, I enjoy enjoying it, and I enjoy not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Does that seem
Yeah, makes
wrong?
sense.
Yeah.
Not. What time have you squeezed me in tonight?
I put you in at
I had to need a camera.
Joe and Simon at 11 o'clock.
11.
Yeah. Got some powder down there,
Yeah.
mate. It's starting to itch. Yeah.
Look, it's always soft when you get a new haircut. The haircuts are soft and beautiful.
Oh.
Those are softer than anything
Look.
soft.
Do you want to be a snowflake when you grow up?
No!
No. Or do you want to be in the rugby team? Then?
A rugby team.
What is in your hand?
You
What's
do.
in your hand?
Well, you see, if you want to be in the rugby team, you don't have the talcum powder. Only snowflakes have the talcum.
Snowflake.
So do you want it or not?
Put
Well,
it on.
what does he know about snowflakes?
I don't even know. I don't think
Does
he
he?
knows what you're on about.
I didn't know for a while. Right.
I'm waiting. Put it on.
Stand up. God. Kids are lovely, but don't have to sap your energy, don't
You
they?
can't keep your glasses off when you're having your haircut, don't you?
Wait, what is it? I want to see the powder.
What's it like when you finish a day at school? Oh my God, you just drop, don't you? Like a.
Yes.
Yeah, you drop like a fly.
Like a
Like a drop like you just got
hold your head up!
Hold your head up, lads.
on.
You know when I shout at you, it's comedy shouting. I don't mean. If you really want to get your own back at me, if I shout at you, you cry your eyes out. It'll kill me.
No.
It'll honestly destroy
Like
me.
serious.
You
Why
know
would
what to
we
do.
go on
Hang on.
break?
Did we do
Spanish
that?
Yes.
And he's come back. Listen, mate. You're definitely not a snowflake. You got it, and you've got brains too. And a good dad, a mother, a brother. Leave it at that. Come on.
Oh, God, no!
Card.
It's my time. Shave.
Do you want to pay?
Bye, guys!
You sure?
I need to find
Oh,
my
it's your
sit
birthday, Gio.
Bit of generosity.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you said free. You said free. I just think it's just I don't know what interest you'll get in a day. Let me follow you outside for. No, I wasn't going. That's cool.
Hello, guys. I'm not here.
It's Saturday, you've got to go have a cake.
Oh, yeah.
You had 4 rolls, won't you?
Can I be lowered? Guys, I want to be lowered. Not higher.
Legend. You give presents on his birthday.
Hi.
Right?
What do you like with chocolate?
No.
You love them? Oh, great!
I
Chocolate?
did spot them. I could smell them while I was sat there
Yeah?
as well.
You need to get a haircut, right?
Not too bad.
Get them in your axi fry or in another heat up.
Somebody was watching us.
Hold on. Where did I put the
I
purpose?
can't see how long you've been streaming for.
Down there, Jim.
Thank you.
And on the one.
Right, anyway.
On the one. I want to see. Can you see me? Who said camera? So how long have you been streaming? How have you been streaming for? I wonder when we should end it. Uncut Barber.
27
See you at 11, yeah?
27 minutes. We've been streaming for 27 minutes. Hello.
Right, sit back, right back. Yeah,
How
right.
much does it sit back?
Get your listen. Get your bottom right to the back, so your back is straight. Can you do that?
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
I have to be in the middle.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Ah.
What's a ton of hair you got there? Isn't it?
Oh no, I already feel too. I'm too high. I'm too high.
birthday treat for you, Jim.
No, I'm talking. I want to lower it a little bit down.
Thank you so much.
Tom, you need to be that high so you can have your haircut. You're fine.
Yeah.
All we got to remember is what he used to be like. You grappling him over there.
Brilliant, though, isn't it?
Yeah, although I'm literally
I'll tell you what,
flirting.
Sit back and relax.
No, I can't relax.
Why are you doing that to you?
No. I'm not. I'm holding on to the sink. I'm holding on to the sink.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, both arms, mate. They'll be fine.
Oh, I think you sounded it. Hey.
On the...
Just on it.
Whoops! No, sit back there. You look lovely.
Okay, I'm already. What is your whippity up?
You only got half your dad.
That's all right, we'll go.
You can go half a side.
Alright. Are we doing a number 4?
We're doing a number
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, at least.
What do you mean number 4?
Have you been back to school yet?
No.
What day?
I'm going on the 5th. Okay.
On the 5th.
Monday.
God, you're looking at me like crazy. On the 5th. What do you do?
Wait, can we get
Where's your school? Where's your school? Where is it?
Um.
Uncut.
It'll be all right.
I don't know. It seems to be stuck to the ground.
I'm holding on tight.
What's he weigh? I think I got a hernia.
Tom, just hold on to the arms of the chair. And then you'll be stable then.
Yeah. Good.
That's why he likes coming after swelling.
Right.
Yeah.
All right then. Okay.
Feels better when it's damp, I think.
Yeah.
I have a spray bottle now, like a spray bottle, and it's also good.
You got a spray bottle.
Yeah.
Good boy. What else you got? Have you got a PC or a laptop or what have you got?
I have a laptop.
Laptop.
It runs Minecraft, and it usually runs Bedrock Minecraft well, but Java and Roblox just so laggy.
Can you get extra capacity on laptops? Can you bump up the?
You could do.
You
Don't
can,
think
but do they come with a lot anyway?
The cost, yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, adding stuff is
It's
stupid.
probably,
Money.
it's probably,
Buy the right one.
It's probably easier. Just as cheap as a new one.
Yeah.
It's just the highest it can go.
Do you wish you could fly sometimes?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me try and fly, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I suppose if you buy a glider, you can fly.
This is gonna be tickling time.
It's no, that's in your mind.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Pretend you're on the moon. Pretend you're on the moon. Take yourself away from where we are now. Or where would you rather be if not on the moon?
No, I don't know.
Where'd you like?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Locked in a cupboard under the stairs. Where's your favourite
that would be
place?
good,
Where'd you
honestly.
feel safe?
You're gonna stop my ears. I'm gonna stop my back.
Well, we need Tom and get two clippers on you at the same time. Yeah. What's happening with the time? Should you be somewhere?
No.
No.
It was an email.
It was a what?
It was an email.
Oh, you got one of those, an email? Oh, no, that's tiny little thing you want. Is it good?
I like it, yeah.
Can you read the email on that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too small. Can you transfer it onto something bigger? Do you keep a phone in your back pocket? There's no point.
It will go on there.
Yeah.
What comes on there comes on the phone as well. So
Oh, okay, simple games. What make is that?
Apple.
It's an Apple. Does anyone else do one?
Yeah, loads.
There's loads of
Loads out like Samsung do their own version, like Garmin, and there's loads of different smartwatches. Well.
Does it store it or does it just receive it? I mean, what's the capacity to store on that?
Tickles.
Yeah. This is called deflection.
I want to
Look
see
down.
what
If I scratch it, oh yeah, oh,
Oh,
that feels
it still
better.
gives me goosebumps / tickles.
Oh god, yeah. Hey, this might be the best ever. What do I give you at the end? Do you have a chocolate Freddo or something else? What do you want? Chocolate Freddo. Yeah, still.
I'm gonna get £5 anyway.
Right.
I
Your dad's giving you £5 to have your haircut.
I'll put money potentially if I'm good,
If you're good.
and I'll be good.
It used to be a toy, didn't it? Now it's the cash.
It's on a sliding scale
Yeah.
of how good he is.
Thing is, Thomas, what can you do with £5? Eh? You could put it next to another £5 and make £10.
No.
You save no? What we spend it on? Girls?
No,
We spend it on
girls.
girls? Buying girls lollipops? So what will you do with
Stop joking
£5?
about it, mister.
What will you do with a fiver? What will you do with it?
He'll use it on his game.
Yeah, trick money.
How?
On his train game.
I mean, you won't give him cash. You'll put it on.
Why DLC?
You'll put it on his.
You can
DLC.
download
On
different
account.
trains and stuff.
Has he got a proper bank account or
Yeah,
internet
yeah.
one? Yes.
I just put it on that like
Ah.
I used to get it every Friday
on the
because
iTunes and then
Yeah. Do you know how to look up how much you've got? Of course you do. Yeah.
yeah, I do.
Yeah,
It's
easy.
But like, it just can't make her confirmation, and then it says you're all set. So when I got it,
So you've got a phone.
yeah,
You've got a phone. Yeah.
I got a Samsung,
Yeah.
Samsung Galaxy.
What's he got paying as you go, or a little contract?
they sell like a Smarty SIM, so it's like
You can get a lot for a fiver on that, can't you?
loads.
Do you buy the phone or is it on contract?
I bought the phone.
And I saw the testing messages.
But I think when my contract's up, I'm just gonna get smart. Well, my phone's because my phone still works. I'm just gonna try and get a smart then because you get so much more for your
You'll
money.
give him your old smart phone.
No, well, he's got one, but when I'll get the same thing he's got, the same SIM card he's got.
Right.
It just saves so much money than like being on a contract
Is
with O2
Samsung
or
cheaper
whatever.
or is it more
You
expensive?
mean you'll get a SIM card with two phones? Is that how you do it?
So you can just like the Smarty,
Yeah.
they can just buy a SIM card
Yeah.
and you pay what? Well, how
When
much
will you
you
do
want a
my
month,
front?
and you get different amounts of data and calls
Yeah.
When will you do my phone?
and stuff. So, but it's so much cheaper than like the big providers.
Who are you with doing that?
I'm with O2 at the minute.
Yeah, they're good.
I want to see my
Right.
back
Oh,
my
but
card.
which provider will give you a
So
dual
it's
SIM
called
card?
Smarty,
Oh,
the
okay. Yeah.
provider,
Oh, all right. Yeah.
and you just
You know people who've got them.
that's what his phone's.
I don't know what my
phone's on.
back
Smarty.
back card looks.
Smarty, yeah. They run off like 3G. They're not.
Have you heard of Smarty?
Smarty.
It's a phone company. Yeah.
No.
Do they use other people's?
They run off
masks?
Freeze masks.
Oh yeah.
And actually, it's free to actually own them. Actually,
So how much would you pay? How much you paying for his?
£5 a month.
Yeah.
And you get like, I can't remember what you get, 4, 5 gig of data.
You do you like unlimited data?
I did when you were on holiday, didn't I?
Yeah, because I actually use my hotspot. I have to use my
Do you use your phone a lot, Thomas?
Well, I use it. Well, I mostly use it on holiday for a hotspot because Dad is a genius.
Right. Well, his phone wouldn't work.
No, his phone didn't work. My phone, he had no more data in that, so he had to use my phone. And we even used it on the way home.
Where did you go for your holiday?
You can explain, Dad.
Where did you go? Where did they go? Where did you go for your holiday? Was it good?
Yeah.
What did you get up to? Do you like the sand and the sea? Do you like going in the sea? Or
We didn't really go to the beach. Did we?
beach, all right?
We never went there, right?
We didn't go on it. We went by it, didn't we?
Can I interrupt you a minute?
Yeah, of course.
Have you got an envelope?
Oh yeah, of
Can you post that?
Yeah.
I need to get it off.
I want my back already, but I don't
Do you want a
use
stamp as
hair.
well?
Oh, if you've got one.
I think you might need to take a picture of my hair and my back, please, Dad. Can you please take a picture of my back?
Will the window be bad?
Yeah, I don't need a window.
There's that.
Perfect.
You don't lick these things.
No.
Because it stick to your tongue and you never get it off. Now, write the address because we don't want to put it on the wrong envelope.
I'm scared.
How long do the arms look like this? It'll be fun.
I don't know. I don't like doing it high chairs.
So when you're only like this far to the ground.
I know I'm that far off the ground, but look, I don't feel wobbly when I turn.
Don't turn them.
Like,
Yeah. You're looking good, mate. Do you like looking good?
yeah, I kind of like hair that like swoop up a little bit in the front.
Okay, well, to do that, Thomas, you'd have to put some product on it because your hair is like a spring and it pushes forwards a great deal. And what you'd need to do to make it stick up, the best time is when you've washed it and it's clean, you brush it back. And then if you can put some stuff in it to hold it, it will look good.
Like gel.
There's many different things now. There's lots and lots of wonderful things that do the same job differently.
Such as?
Oh, I couldn't name. There's so many of, and it's good because
Still alive, and I didn't even remember.
yeah,
How long would it be live for that?
at least half an hour.
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
All right.
Surprising.
Right. Now, look. The front, your fringe is called a cow's lick. All right. Look at yourself in the mirror.
A cow's neck.
Can you see how it's curving that way and then it bends that way and it twists?
Yeah.
They're very, very exciting. They're wonderful features.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Not only some people have them. Some people do, some don't. But they, to me, you're very lucky because they're fabulous. It's a fabulous feature you've got. So let's just take a bit more of this off. Right?
Hello,
Right,
mate.
Larry.
You alright?
Oh,
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we had a sweepsake that you wouldn't come back.
We don't
Oh,
watch
that's
it
a lot of
live.
money.
You can watch it
sorry
for
live
you.
if you want.
You're gonna have to bump your price up.
I might
Live on
subscribe to
YouTube.
you.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You rugby.
Live.
Mates,
You're
yeah.
live. You've been like 40 minutes. was
See,
really
your
excited.
job is to make me look like a dickhead.
Oh, okay.
People will look
And it's
at.
still.
His life I really are.
Yeah.
My back's itchy again.
Okay, then
Head down there.
stand up.
Got on.
Ah, right, yeah.
I might go, but I might not. I don't know.
Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up. No, you must. No, there's no doing that. No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's not
It's
allowed.
also a bit like it's a ground, so I might have to hit him back.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You know, there's-
impact on this is gonna-
Why is that
a
you?
load of money again. So I'll wait till it slips off the.
That's it's a bit of a cool. I'm only wearing them all these.
I know it's like Trowbridge will get their first league game, but it was only home chipping and they swapped it to play away because Chippy's got
A nice.
Look down, Tom.
Down.
Look down a bit more. Keep looking down. Keep looking down. Keep looking down. Don't look up. Keep looking down. That's very good. Keep looking down.
Wouldn't be surprised if a full few got
I need
pulled
to
off.
force you
Look down a
down.
bit more. Look, and we'll get you up
I
there.
can't tickle.
You can't.
I can't tickle.
You're nearly done. There's little bits left, mate.
Look. You don't want to have a bad bit in your head. That's good. Yeah. Be a giraffe. Pretend you're a giraffe.
No, I need that now.
Sit down. Sit.
Force me down.
Look into his eyes. Hypnotise him.
Ow.
Tom.
Why?
Because you're nearly done. And you've been amazing.
I'm scared.
Oh, you're scared?
What are you scared of?
I'm scared.
What of?
It tickles.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt, does it? It tickles. It's different.
Go on, sit.
Sit down.
No, it tickles.
Oh, can you get an anaesthetic or me?
Can we not stand? Can we not do it high now?
It's still a million times better, isn't it?
Look. Ooh. All right.
Oh no.
And we used to have to,
Shut your eyes and pretend you're somewhere else.
No,
Vacation.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
You know.
I need a hat. I can't.
Come here.
No, it's all right. Shut up.
All right, sorry.
I'll run after you up the street or something.
No, I can't.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
I can't.
If anyone says anything, it's not my fault. Just because I nearly had a hernia. Right, look in the mirror. I'm going to show you to put this gel in, all right?
Oh, I thought you were going to shave my hair.
First of all, we'll give it a bit of a brush. Push it back a bit. Okay.
I mean, I'm going to swoop it anyway.
All right. Push it
I
back a
don't
bit.
look like I have fuzzy hair.
All right. Look a bit of that.
So,
Um,
I meant like.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is quite pasty. Yeah, it's quite sticky. Right.
I don't mean like this
A lot of
anyway.
players today.
Is that right? You like your standing?
I don't mean like
Yeah, I thought that was a bit. I mean, that's good.
right man. So
Stand up. Stand up.
God, I'm so tired.
he's like big.
Oh, there's free hairs here. We can't have that. Look up. Stop being a tortoise. Well, that tortoise goes in.
Look at
Do you want to be a tortoise or a giraffe?
A giraffe.
There you go.
A tortoise.
Be a giraffe, not a tortoise.
A tortoise.
Yeah, I'll be a tortoise. They're ugly. I mean, they're nice, but they're ugly. Hedgehogs are all right.
Why did I say no sport talk and no weather chat?
Because I want to charge people £1 for talking about that. But I haven't made a penny. Right? You know, have you played it?
Someone was watching. Someone was watching that. Down there. What are you beating up for?
That's Bradley.
Oh, Bradley's so nice.
Oh, chocolate Freddo.
Hello again. That way go. Jade. Yes, thank you. Hello, Bradley. Hello. I know I'm blind. Sorry.
Don't worry, it's only 6 years old. They got a 10-year lifespan.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Ray.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh, thanks.
See you later, mate. Well, yeah, cheers. It's your birthday today, is it?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. You know, you've been in the army. It's the day war broke out in 1939. Yeah,
No.
3rd of September,
Yeah.
1939. We declared war on Germany.
Mad, isn't it?
Oh, see, you know, and let's face it, England saved the world. And had to pay big time.
It's mad when you think about it.
Have you seen the Winston Churchill film?
No, I haven't actually. I keep meaning to watch it.
Oh, it's awesome. It's really good.
I do keep meaning to watch it.
It's very, very, very good.
When I get time out of my hectic life.
Well, stop playing rugby.
No, can't be doing that.
No.
Too much fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember when I enjoyed it. Do you think, as it's my birthday, I can be bad and have an iron brew?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Even though I'm not even Scottish. Oh. Hey, and this is the one without sweetness. God.
Living life on the edge.
There's a lot that tastes the same. Dr. Pepper. It's on the.
Not a massive fan of the old Dr. Pepper. Used to be.
So we're going to do a skin fake?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm debating whether to let the top grow out of it. What do you reckon?
I like contrast. So if you cut that short and you've got contrast and it's thinned out, really. And although when I do yours, and I shan't be thinking of it so much as a skin fade as a very classic kind of 1940s short back and sides, although it's really close to Cary Grant or that kind of look. I just think it's real men's haircuts that are really romantic, not like a mohawk or an undercut or a mullet.
Oh, they're really in fashion at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're not manly haircuts. They are pretty stupid if you think about it. I'm obviously too old because I had a very open mind when I was younger, but now I've got older. I'm very if I don't like something, I'll say I don't like it. That's why, and it's kind of I've seen those haircuts in my lifetime, and brilliant at the time. It was perfect. It was perfect to change and do fashion, and now we're sort of going back to it. I'm thinking, not really. I'm just. It's going to be interesting when someone comes in and asks me for one.
Oh,
I won't. No. I won't say no. I won't say no. I will do it with my own twist. It would be, yeah. Although Tom was showing me some yesterday, I thought, bloody hell, some are really cropped in. There was nothing like that when in the 80s. Then he showed me some 80s ones. I was like, oh yeah, well they look more. They did look romantic. But these new ones, no, they don't look romantic at all.
we went on a stag do to Brighton last weekend.
Oh, how many did you spot? A lot.
Well, one of the lads, he had quite long hair, and we put a bet on, and if he lost, I can't remember what the bet was, but if he lost, he had to get a mullet.
Did you find somewhere to do it?
Yeah, but he wouldn't. The barber absolutely outright refused to do it how we wanted it, like really shaving on the side. He wouldn't do it.
Good. Where was that?
That was in Brighton.
Oh, I want to know where these good barbers are, because there's only a few of us around. So that shows me that, yeah.
Yeah.
And did it still look all right?
Yeah, the guy that we had it done to, he was like, no, it looks horrible. It looks horrible. He was like, no, it actually looks good. Which was annoying because that wasn't the point. The point was to make him look like an idiot.
He would not crop the sides. He wouldn't crop it. Were you all in the bloody barber shop when he was doing it?
Yeah.
Did he throw you out?
No, he thought it was hilarious.
Did he say, but I'm not going to do it to that extreme. Yeah. You see, then it becomes a hybrid. It's a bit. Is it a mullet? Is it a mohawk? Is it a mullet? Is it a mohawk?
Yeah.
When you shave it in like that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's alright, I won't be coming asking for one anytime soon.
No, I don't think you can in your trade, can you?
No,
I
I wouldn't want to risk it.
Well, it's going to be interesting. Well, well, my prediction against all these short skin things would be going back to long 70s haircuts. So we're almost there with the mullet. Maybe in the next step will be longer layered looks.
I wouldn't surprise me. It seems like fashion seems to be going that way at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah. You can't be doing the same thing all the time in fashion. You just it's not fashion anymore.
No.
It becomes boring. It becomes it's got to move. If it doesn't move, it's not right. But you won't go far wrong with this hairstyle. It's just classic, beautiful, wonderful, proper man's haircut.
I don't think I'll ever change on this, to be honest.
Well, I think most old men have short back and sides in the air.
Yeah.
Not all. Some have longer layered hair. And it doesn't have to be as short as this. But it's such a practical haircut. It's manly. It's just a manly look. So you've come back from Germany, was it?
Estonia.
Estonia.
Yeah.
Where's your next posting?
We haven't really got much on there at the moment.
Which regiment is
it? Royal Tank Regiment.
So you're going to be on exercise a lot, practicing?
Yeah, I think we've got a few on the horizon, but that's pretty much it, to be honest.
So when you are a tanky, you're inside a tank.
Yeah.
So what is tank exercises like, for different terrains and where you are and stuff? I mean, how much do you know? I mean, they plonk you know what you know, right?
Yeah.
You go over the hill, it's different. So you've got to react to that, really.
Oh, so I
was going to say you'll have reconnaissance. Before you go over that hill, you know what's there.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, we got a wrecking troop within the regiment.
So will they use drones and everything?
We've got some that we can get our hands on.
Right,
so we can use in that.
So all military stuff is. You're an idiot if you don't know where you're going. If you haven't recognised it, it's always been. Hundreds of years ago, they would have had foragers out there checking out what's going on and where the enemy is.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward, really, to be honest.
You reckon what's the? I mean, as far as I know, do tanks need infantry as well? Tanks on their own is not a good idea.
No, you work hand in hand.
So, are you working for the infantry, or is the infantry working for you?
So it depends what battle group you're in.
Yeah.
So if you're in an armoured battle group, so like we have infantry attached to us, where if you're in an infantry battle group, they'll have the tanks attached to them. So all depends.
So they're protecting you from anti-tank devices and stuff that's out there. And then, of course, how far can you go on a tank of fuel?
Depends how much you're giving it beans.
Yeah, right. Well, have you got fuel gauge?
Yeah.
You have got fuel gauge. Is it very accurate?
You're better off to
as
go
long as you don't run out of tea bags, you don't care.
Oh yeah,
and you've got some water to boil.
Yeah, happy.
Because you've got a tier in them. Proper tanks have them. English tanks.
Yeah, we got a boiling vessel.
I used to sort of think the Americans. Someone told me he said American navies. They're coming over here. They're coming over on these battleships, and they're chucking out all this shit on there so they can have all their Coke machines. And all shit like that. So we just have tea.
Yeah, we have a boiling vessel.
Yeah, that's just far more civilized. Yeah, and tea bags now.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Some of our lads even take AeroPresses on exercise. The coffee.
They want coffee to
Yeah.
So they checked out the terrain. You know where you're going. You've got to have a fuel truck waiting for you. Will it be a truck?
They're right at the back.
Oh, they're following you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll follow on the back. And then
Oh no! I always thought you'd plonk them there. They follow you.
Yeah.
What if they get bowled down?
got Remy assets.
You've got the Remy to get them going.
Get them, pull them out.
You cannot run out of fuel. You cannot run out of ammunition.
Chargeable offence if you run out of them.
It would be, yeah. So the guy driving the fraud truck got to get it there. Or he's in the shit.
Yeah.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Mm. And if he didn't know you were going out on exercise and he sold a lot of it to his mates and then he carried down the road, he's in big trouble.
Oh yeah, you're going to jail.
You'd have to put oil in it or something. Or roll it over. It is just normal diesel, is it?
Red diesel.
Red diesel,
Yeah.
red diesel. No, Giovanni. Yes, I do, sir. Do I know you? Sam, web developer. How old are you? Oh, are you? Oh, great. Yeah. Right then, Sam. I'm looking at the whiteboard. Yeah, 1 o'clock's available. Right, Sam. I'll put you down for 1. Cheers, mate. I was going to say he sounded like an old git, but 38 is not really.
Oh, brilliant.
Happy birthday.
Oh, get lost. Oh. Do I get a cowboy hat with that? Jesus Christ. What do you think?
Oh, very nice.
Is he taking the piss out of me? Are you taking the piss out of me?
I thought
Is this a child?
Good to go.
Right. Oh, I see. I'm doing a German officer on Monday.
Right.
So Thursday, maybe I'll do the American old git. Wear the shirt. Thank you. Hey, I'm still going to get a pint of beer.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. Even if it's not my birthday. So you posted a letter.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, 1 o'clock. Can you put it on the board for tomorrow? Today.
Yeah.
I don't know. Today might be an all-time
Hi.
good birthday. Yeah. I always pretend I hate my birthday. You've got to get over these child issues, don't you think? What happened to you that was bad when you were little?
Nothing, I don't think.
Didn't the big guy punch you out?
No.
I
I cracked open by some kiddie, but
Yeah, that's it, yeah. How did that happen?
he threw a rock at my head.
Yeah, he got you.
Yeah.
Oh, is it this scar here?
No, that's where I got booted.
That's what I got booted.
Yeah.
So where you got hit by the rock, no scars?
It's in the top somewhere, I think. Somewhere around,
Is it?
around there somewhere. You have to dig in there, be in there somewhere.
It is funny. Sometimes I've been cutting people's hair for. I shouldn't admit to this, Tom.
Yeah.
I've been cutting their hair for years and years, and I find a scar. I think I never noticed that before. Am I not paying attention?
Well, yeah. I don't think you should talk about such things.
Really? Why not?
Yeah, don't tell people they've got scars.
No. Listen. He's got that wrong. Don't ever tell anyone they're thinning out.
Ah, okay.
Don't tell them that.
Is that
Don't
you-
tell them that. But a scar is fine. It's fine. I mean, if they say, "Oh, am I thinning out?" You might say, "Oh, yeah, a little bit," but don't tell them.
Is that you subtly telling me I'm filling out?
Hey?
You subtly telling me I'm filling out?
No, you're not.
Oh, good.
No.
good.
But the other thing I tell people is when they are thinning out, is it's a long-winded, drawn-out thing. So what they've probably got is going to be like that for a long time. And the best thing they can do is have me in their team to cut it and balance it to its best ability. You see?
Blend it in nicely.
Well, it's balance. It's about balance, not so much blending in. Sometimes it can be counterproductive what I would do with someone who. From this gentleman went out on a. This is Ryan. Good name.
How you doing, Ryan?
Yeah.
He went out on a stag do, and was it the stag?
No, it's his best man.
His best man.
Yeah.
They took him into a barber's to have a mullet.
Really?
And the barber wouldn't cut the side as short as they wanted.
Really?
Yeah, so I think he's last of the good barbers.
Yeah.
We need to know. We need to find him.
Yeah. Where was this?
In Brighton.
Yeah.
Brighton.
Yeah. And what was his barber shop? Was he work on his own?
Oh no, it's quite a big one.
Was
Quite a big, yeah.
Was it? Do you think it was his?
Hard
to say.
Actually, yeah.
There was
So,
like, yeah.
I had a few by then, so bit hard to say.
Was he English?
No.
What do you think he was?
Oh God.
Romanian?
No.
Mexican?
No.
French?
I'm really trying to remember
German.
now.
Okay.
Oh, mate.
I'm trying to think now. Maybe like Portuguese or something like that. It's sort of that sort of twangy accent.
Do you think that was the theme of the salon? Most of them.
Yeah.
They were.
So,
They were. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
that sort of
That's
area.
good. That's
Yeah.
good news, isn't it?
Yeah. Barber with integrity. There's not many of us left.
Yeah. I'm just thinking what I'm going to do when I'm asked. Probably similar. I would do something, but we discussed it yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're going to do it our way. They don't like it, they don't have to pay, but they can show us some. Yeah, if they show us some pictures, then we'll tell them how nasty they are and how they shouldn't be doing that. And when Tom was looking through these, there were some classic ones that looked all right. They actually looked all right.
Yeah.
The 70s one. It's the modern ones that look
Yeah.
damn awful.
Billy Ray Cyrus, wasn't it?
I don't think we're not quite in that era, really. Because we had long hair and then the mullet and stuff. I'm just trying to think what was around when I was doing flat tops 40 years ago. What the other styles were around that. They must have been undercuts and stuff. Then you had the French crop come along. And
But the undercut came in the 90s, didn't it? Early 90s. I
okay.
think the likes of Kurt Cobain kicked
Okay, so what was happening in the 80s then?
in the 80s, it was the mullet.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
80s was the mullet.
The mullet or flat top?
Oh, yeah, all the flat top. If you had short hair, flat top.
When did
mullet.
when did the fake mohawk come in? That wasn't so long ago, was it?
Fake mohawk.
What, the short one?
Oh, like very, very short.
Well, a real mohawk, mate.
Yeah,
it's
it's
quite
like-
long
yeah.
and quite a thin strip. But the fake mohawk, I was thought was a shorter hairstyle. It was more
Yeah.
and sort of came up and stuff.
That was the early millennium, wasn't it? I think Beckham kicked that off, didn't he?
He had everything,
Yeah.
everything that was going. He had it. He looked great in it. Well, he knows he's very attractive now, so he looked great in a crew cut. But it's not a favourite haircut on the whole. And like a beautiful woman can have a crew cut, but she's not beautiful. It's gonna make it even uglier. We'll do it. No, growing the top, great idea, excellent. Is that your idea, your wife's idea, or just?
It was mine, yeah.
No, do it. You won't win. Do you think we should put on camera our way of doing a skin paint? Or it's going to go out, it's not worth it?
I don't think it's worth doing because of all the. Well, I don't know. It could be worth doing because of all the other videos where they put those stupid fucking lines in. So it'd be the.
Are you sure you've not found a skin paint that
Anti-bacterial.
doesn't do that?
No,
I've
I haven't
never
seen
found
one.
one.
They all do that stupid line. Yeah.
Other places, what they would have done for you, Ryan, is they cut a line round it
Right.
and they decide that's where they're at. And they spend half the haircut taking the line back out and fading it in. And we think, eh? Whereas we just go straight in and fade it across. I said, why are they putting that line in? You think so they can charge more money? I don't think it's that.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
It's a pantomime of it to make
Oh,
it look like they're doing something really complicated, so they can take longer over it, so they can charge more for it.
No.
That's how I-
I just think there must be some kind of reason. And the only thing I can guess is that because they cut the line out, they've predetermined the line that they're going to do to blend up to.
Yeah.
Whereas I just make it up as I go along.
I'll ask my teacher about it.
Yeah, you must, yeah. I think it's because they haven't got that high. I think it's probably because they can't be as freehand as I am. It's my
Maybe it's an experience thing. Experience sort of thing. Experience and
well,
in a guideline. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that from that point they're going nothing and then taking it away,
Yeah.
and then doing the shot, and I'm thinking, well, just do it. Just do it. I really don't think it's to make it more pantomime and make more money.
First kid you were doing, is his name Bradley?
A little kid.
Yeah.
You know?
They've been chatting on your stream.
Oh, is he talking to me
They
now?
were talking to each other.
Oh,
The two lads.
what were they? Bradley and
Yeah,
Thomas.
it's all here.
Tom, yeah. Okay, what's his name? Bradley, hello. Is that all positive, good stuff?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's like a lot of computer jargon to me.
Is it?
I don't understand the language of the youth. Don't.
Tom.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be careful. Because if you're not useful to me, you're going to have to go. Okay. Do you understand? So do some bloody homework. Look something up. Go onto YouTube. Don't give me this negative shit.
Negative?
Not being able to do shit I want. And why
So
do
you want to talk like the youth, do you?
No, I'm not saying that. This has got to be finished.
Yeah.
When you're ready. Listen. What were you looking confused? What was Brighton like?
The else does.
Yeah. You just know too much. Shut your mouth.
I'm too innocent.
I think he's got it now.
Too innocent. Is that what you're talking
It's
about?
all right, funny. You can't say what, can you? What's said in the... See, now we can't say what's said in the barbershop stays in the barbershop. What's said in the barbershop said to the whole world, potentially.
It's published to 38 followers.
We've got 38. Have you liked me yet?
I have, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Right. Now, don't underestimate how good the fine... in all my career, I've poo-pooed it and not bothered. But now, it is... Do something. Give you a great little bit of blend. Perfect place for it. See? I expect you'll learn new ways of killing people, won't you, eventually? What's your favourite thing? Fire out a shell and blow them to bits? Or fire a shell, make them run into the barbed wire?
I've never done it.
You've never done it?
No.
You mean you join the army, you're in a tank corps and you've never killed anyone? But you must take it out. Did I do that or did it come out on set? We need to see what that sounds like.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's working.
Yeah, because it's not bloody plugged in.
Oh, you've unplugged it.
I didn't unplug it. I thought you did. Don't put it around the thing. Put it behind the thing.
I can't be trying it.
He's going to have to go, isn't he?
I'm not saying that. That's harsh.
No, he's moving my tools now. He's moving my bloody hell. I'll go there and there'll be nothing there. Put it in the back, big best. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Wires and bloody machines. Oh, it drive you crazy.
So it means no one's heard me talking about work.
Hey.
I don't want to be talking about work on there.
Oh, you found it. Good boy. Wait, get the speakers back up. Right, Ryan, what I'm going to do with the top.
Yep.
To make this happen. The idiot barber wouldn't know how to do this, I'm afraid. So, the length we got there is what we're keeping, and I'm going to take the weight out. See, the next haircut, that will have grown a bit longer, and it will enhance the look. You should do it. You should do it. Especially as you're not going bald, you've got all your hair. Make the most of it. Make me jealous. You got children?
No.
Don't have any. Don't have any. They're expensive. The world's turning to shit.
Yeah,
You'll be worrying about them when you're old. It's enough to worry about them when they're going to school. But does your wife want children?
Yeah.
Oh, tough. Okay. You're having children. You cannot do what the wife. You have to do what the wife wants. And of course, they got those hormones. Just don't have a lot. Try and stick with one. Yeah.
Wait for the price of everything to go down.
No, it won't. You see, in the olden days, poor people had lots of children.
Yeah.
Because they died and no contraception. Now, poor people, they don't. Well, some do. You know which ones I mean. But it's, wealthy people can afford lots of children now. They can send them to the schools they want to because they got the money and stuff, and they come straight into the army and lord it up over you because they're they're officers and you're not. But let's face it, officers are wankers on the whole. Sergeants are good.
Is that one I was using yesterday?
Well, we did try it out. I think so. Were you using that funny tiny two hairs on the brush?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
It's 5 point.
Was it?
Yeah.
No. Hey, you're worth keeping.
Yeah.
You are for a decade.
I might stick around.
So you know, Chris. Then he's retired, isn't he?
Chris.
He don't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
He doesn't,
Yeah.
He doesn't play anymore.
Yeah, he's playing this season. Yeah. He's come back.
Wait till I see him. I told him to stop doing that. Got to look after himself.
That's why. Well, he obviously got his boy today, but he said he doesn't want to risk injuring his leg because the ground's too hard. It is like concrete at the moment. So.
God, I bet it is. Yeah. So, are they calling matches off because of that?
Well, a couple of teams are moving around, so they're going to the away instead of the home, just because better ground and that. But
on the White Horse, is it just grey? There's no grass left. Is it dry? Is it concrete?
It's just like concrete. Like the grass looks fine. When you look at it, it looks fine, but when you walk over it, it is like concrete.
There's no. No. The problem with sport is, injuries. Damage yourself badly. You screw up your old age.
Especially like lads are self-employed. They get injured and can't work. They're buggered. So.
Yeah. Couldn't you just play the game a bit softer? Couldn't you just kind of have a bigger ball, maybe? No, you can't.
Can't be doing that.
No.
Takes the fun out of it. We should be basically football players then if we do that.
In comparison, are football players snowflakes?
I mean, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the game, yeah, because they just do anything to get a free kick or whatever, and I just don't like it.
I like the word snowflakes because
Can't do that.
no, snowflakes great, isn't it? It's about the only one you can use.
To get away one.
Yeah, it's good. Perhaps I'll ban that one day.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Can't say this. Is there a lot of shit you can't say in the army now?
Oh, God, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, loads.
They'll have you?
Yeah.
Really? That's brilliant. That's it. You can't have a laugh.
No. Well, you can, but
But you've got to
not,
be careful.
not like you used to be able to do.
How long have you been here?
8 years now.
You should stay in for the pension, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
You're going to do that?
Yeah, I reckon so.
I think I would recommend that, definitely. And then what skills would you come out with?
So I got my MVQ in engineering through the army, which is
Have you?
yeah,
Engineering.
yeah.
So, would you stick with that or see what?
I don't know really. Got options, so
Yeah.
when I eventually want to leave. So
I think there's lots of professions out there who revere soldiers. If you've been a soldier, they love you. So just keep it keep your mind open. But yeah, engineering. Don't know. You'll be making robots and you come out.
I'm not that smart.
What sort of is when you say engineering? Do you mean heavy engineering?
So just like mechanical engineering.
Oh, right. You mean big trucks and
Yeah.
cranes and shit like that, which you like?
Yeah.
Do you have to work on the tanks?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, so we work up to a certain level and then the Remy jump on it. And
That's
then,
part of the job.
Yeah.
If you're going to be a tanky,
Yeah.
you got to be able to. Oh, I was talking to an old officer, great guy, and he was sort of saying like, what was it? Oh, in the olden days they would feed the horses first, and then the men would be fed. And he was kind of like saying, oh, if you're you make sure the tank is full up of petrol and it's serviceable. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Before you eat.
pretty much, yeah.
That's the rule.
Yeah. We work it quite well as well. Rotate round.
What's that mean?
So we'll get some doing the work while someone's eating, and then you swap over.
That's the way I get around it.
Yeah.
It is being worked on, but you don't have to all do it at the same time. Is it bullshit? Is it quite easy to dip the tank? And
Yeah, it's all right.
but I mean, if you're half a tank fuel, would you have to get fueled up?
Yeah.
That'd be part of it.
Yeah.
And what do you do? Does the tanker come to you? Or you take the tank to fill it up?
So it depends on the situation, really. 9 times out of 10 we'll go to them.
Right. And I don't know. Is it gravity feed or do they have pumps?
Yeah,
They'll pump it to you. Yeah. Are they good vehicles? Or are they old?
Yeah,
different? They
yeah,
are.
they're
This,
good,
yeah. All sorts of makes. Yeah, made up for you. Yeah. Right. You see, he didn't move it back. He's got to go. Moving my stuff. Whoop. Oh, I opened up the hook for that. Oh, this is a fantastic tool.
I don't know why I find it really satisfying.
Hey?
I find it satisfying to watch.
Oh, it is. Yes, everything about a cutthroat razor, as long as it's not broken or else, it is a fantastic bit of kit. Oh, and I spent 40 years staying away from them, thinking, knowing they were brilliant, but thinking I'd never be able to sharpen them. And with Tom's help and inspiration, we're getting there.
I do like
See, on the hole, we see what I'm doing at the moment. That's strop paste,
right?
And you could either have strop paste on there, or it could just be the fabric itself, which is much coarser. And you can see how that's hollow ground, scoop.
Yeah.
So very, very fine. So basically, your hair is the same strength as copper wire. So
right,
that's very, very, at that thickness.
Yeah.
So basically, when I cut it off, the edge buckles.
Okay.
And what that does is realigns it.
Ah, right, yeah.
And then eventually you'd put it on a stone to redo it. So by stropping, you keep that edge.
Nice fine edge.
And the balance and the feel of it is sublime. And I've got them, most barbers, and I've used them for years, it's called a shavette. And it's not as long as that. And it's basically a razor blade cut in half.
Oh, right, okay.
And then the blade splits in two and you pop that in there. But, oh, God, it's just... that is lovely. Oh, can I just put a little bit of product in?
Yeah.
Great, okay. We've taken the weight out. The long hair you've come in is still there. The weight's gone. You've got depth. And... now, where the product goes, Ryan, your hair will be a tone darker. It's like water, makes your hair darker. And this will have some shine as well. And because I'm not putting it everywhere, it will contrast with other areas that don't have it. Or alternately, you just smother the whole lot and it's all one thing. But this is quite nice for day wearing. and then by just dabbing it in there, brings out, you've got some bend in your hair, which is another nice contrast to have with no hair there. Oh, that's lovely. And your cowlet, well, you know, you better we can just do that. So the cake effect is gone because we don't cut cakes here. We do super sexy haircuts with depth and dimension. And what's great about modern products is they're water soluble, and the way they work is fabulous. In the olden days, it was a lot of grease and not too sophisticated. And modern stuff, very clever, very good. Oh yeah, that is nice. Now, let me show you. Because I dabbed into it. Can you see you've got dark bits, shadows, highlights, and that's what we're aiming for. To some interest and some nice bend and curl. Brilliant. And why that looks nice is the skin tone shows through.
Yeah.
And that's part of the look, and then it gets darker as it goes to the top. It's a wonderful thing about it. And when I was learning 40 years ago, fucking hell, you'd never do that in a million years. You would skin something like that at all. But I was working in Bath for a bit, and it was a cut, wash, and blow dry salon, men's salon there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's no, in those days, it was, you know, layered cuts, longer cuts. None of this. The only person that you'd give it, because it was a wash and cut salon, what they said was, you didn't want it washed, you could only have a short back and sides.
Oh, right, okay.
And I don't know if that's entailed older blokes and all the rest of it, but they wanted to wash and cut it and do it in that manner. But I don't think they would have been as short as this.
Wasn't the done thing.
Well, no, no. Or if you cut it quite short, but not as short as that, and they thought it was short, they say, oh, you skinned that guy, didn't you? Skinned it. No, I hope you stick with having it longer, because it will benefit beautifully, and we'll be able to bash into it nicely.
Lovely.
Do you think? Thank you. Is this card or cash?
How much is it again, sorry?
£20.
There
Perfect.
you go, bang on.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Wait a minute. You're not too old for one of these, right? I've got. Yeah. Great.
Brilliant. Thank you,
Ryan.
so much.
Cheers.
Have a good birthday.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You said happy birthday. I'm going to kiss you. In front of, I don't know. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm 15. 9:30. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have yeah, okay. Because that's worth grabbing, really. Thank you. So that goes our snippets. Yeah. Isn't that fucking great? This barber refused to do it.
Yeah.
He didn't say he was right. I bet it's still. Yeah. I really would like to start, as we can do it on YouTube channel. The last of the good barbers. I know Nori, if he's still looking qualified for Scotland this winter, get to be on a list. I'll have to talk to him. You've got to show him. Don't have to go see him, or they can post him or something. So, you know, if you want to be on it, whether they will, I'd like to. The last of them. So we can actually
produces sequels. I like the thought, you know, the last of them open.
It seems to me that the obvious way to operate was just simply
And that's a good point. But it's worth, I mean, that's the phrase, the terminology.
and you were only a new pensioner for 2 months in that period, he would receive 2/3 of the full with the dual payment.
Well,
It seems very simple and straightforward, but clearly that's not the way the system works.
and then I'm going to
Yeah, you don't need to reach out to them, but if they reach out to you,
it's like that kid going by that. Sweet.
Sometimes the system needs to be more responsive, and particularly this is avoiding it.
Yeah.
To have a system which just says,
Yeah.
if you were born a day too late, you get nothing. And that
we
seems
always do this.
harsh.
I've got
Let's talk
I was just
about
going to
They don't get out.
Oh, I'll send the code, yes.
Did you see it? We're going to the crew code. He was fucking giving me the most intense.
Really?
And I went up to the bar. The one who asked about, you know, don't get a haircut. He has a crew cut. He knew Derek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a bit weird. I think he's a bit wrong.
He's a what?
He's a bit of a wrong.
A wrong. Me can end
All the ducks in a row.
It's going to be the same throughout Great Britain.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland, they have got separate legislation, but they have said that they're pretty
But he tried to start a conversation with
Originally,
me.
I think we're pretty clear in that, weren't they? They think it's not there.
Yes,
Yes.
well,
Just finish work.
it's not very
Yeah.
Is he
He went to the barber shop. I went, yeah. Anyway, one round the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, long day.
It's what we call it.
Yeah.
You fucking need him on camera.
But it's not based on. So,
So what did I get? It's your birthday.
Can't wait till we used to do that. I told him.
Of course you did.
You mean you didn't not actually bother? Because I said not to bother.
Yeah.
The government have done quite a lot of discreet measures to try and
I've got Pluto issues.
it's not as targeted.
Yeah.
It's very
I'm sure about
It's hard.
Pluto.
insulation, for example, and in the long term, that's what we need to see.
Okay.
Well, what about that idea from Daggy that it could be paid pro rata?
Pro rata idea. I think that's very, very unlikely to be taken up. The very reason is the same.
Did you eventually do it? Did you try it? It fucking was. It's a learning course.
No. It's not just apprehensive to try it. One of those things that I would try if I knew that I wasn't going.
Oh, it could fuck you up, you mean? Yeah. It's not your anti.
It's not
Giving
something
this up.
it's not something I've ever eaten, so to try if I'm trying something new, then I like to get out.
You're staying away from the salt bacon.
Yeah.
And the beef.
Yeah, definitely.
Helping you?
Yeah, it is so far. I had a breakfast this morning.
No, but I mean, if you stay away, will you improve from it, or then you'll get fucked up by something else?
Something
You've
else
got,
will
you've
always
got,
come along.
you've got to keep giving it a work.
Yeah, something else will come along, but sometimes it's stress as well. Stress affects that.
So that people are avoiding having to make awful decisions around eating.
No, that's not.
We also think, sorry, I'll come back to that question. This is a very interesting case for everyone. The current chance around how we make it. occupied for under years should always be why other people priority group are identified as benefits who will be targeted by the imminent increase in energy bills. Here are a few of the reasons. First of all, older people spend around twice as much on energy than younger households. They are less mobile, more likely to spend time in their homes, more
Dark on the outside, white in the middle.
for example, which means they are not able to generate more money in order to meet the rising demand.
Really, really.
And also
Those are giant
means
presents, right?
that they are more likely to have the health conditions that are affected by living in a cold climate, which can
Yeah,
lead
that's them
to
in,
very
on the
serious
street
effects
in
on people's health,
like warm ones.
depression, well-being, and
Big like that.
ultimately
Yeah.
death. People do
They've got these little
die
vendors,
from living in cold, and
kind
that's
of,
the reality.
they do like German sausage and pretzels and bacon popcorn.
This year we will support more than 11 million.
Yeah, popcorn tossed in bacon dust. Yeah, warm bacon dusted popcorn. Fucking love.
Payments being paid to lower income households and the £400 being paid to everyone. As a third one, Dad and Julie didn't benefit from any of it, except that 400 quid that everyone paid.
Dog food.
Absolutely, and as Will pointed out, there are, and the individuals themselves recognise, there are always limitations in these sorts of things. But I think there is a universal agreement from people who are looking at the numbers, who are seeing these forecasts, that it's simply not enough. And what the government are trying to do is absolutely right, is to help people in the very short term to be able to pay the bills. But we also need some collective leadership around longer term solutions. Maybe this time next year, people are using less energy. Their homes are better suited to the environment that we live in. And the cheapest energy is the energy that we don't use. How can the government support individuals?
As it defrosts, it cuts you.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's a problem that's going to go away.
I've gone back to a knife. You can use scissors, but it's too. Like I was saying to you.
Moneybox Minis, where we try to answer one of your questions in a minute. Dan, do allow repetition of presentation, but no deviation. What
Don't try and do it.
Right, this is a question from a listener. And the best way to do that is send an email to moneybox@listen.com. The listener feels that their son-in-law got divorced. People, they often want to buy a house, so they will home with a proviso. It all happened 7 years ago, and our listener wants to know how best to tell HMRC about
I think for about a minute. What's the answer?
yes, he does. See, wait,
Another job done.
hello.
Hello there.
So, the reason we have to tell HMRC the trust registrations.
Hey, hi.
You right?
Yeah, I was a bit thrown by the guy out there. Good time to have a cut.
Well, did you bring me a present?
Present? What did you?
My birthday. You didn't bring me a present.
It's your birthday?
Yeah.
Is it? Seriously?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. That's nice. Should I go home, really? I shouldn't be here on Thursday.
You shouldn't be, but you've got to cut my hair and then you can go home. But that'd be my birthday present.
I might cut your hair and stay.
So how's things?
Hey?
How's things?
Well, this week it seems to have picked up a bit. It's been a bit.
It's been quiet.
Yeah, it's been pretty lousy a bit, isn't it?
Really?
Oh. Right. Did you move the position of my chair? Whoa. We've got a live stream in here now. Some people,
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
Some people want it switched off. Do you want it on?
I don't care.
Shall we talk about the
So,
Roman?
Am I being recorded?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We don't know whether that's picking up the clippers too much at the moment.
Right.
Because that one's got a microphone and it's a bit tinny.
Right.
So we're trying to get a better sound.
Why are you doing this? Just for amusement?
Lots of reasons, and I won't tell you any of them.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't beat the fingers, really, can you? I quite like the moose's head, because I've always wanted a moose's head. But do you think it would suit me? In comedy, there's a lot. Do you remember the Lemon Drop Kid?
No.
Bob Hope. It's a western. And he's
right, yeah.
And he's looking for the gold and it's Indian and all that. I don't know if Bing Crosby, but he shoots the moose and all the gold starts pouring out of it. Yeah. And then in 40 Towers, the moose comes off the wall. Moose's head. It's moose's heads rather than mooses.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I'm not going to wear a moose's head mask. I did have a moose that used to sing, "Grandma got run over by a reindeer." Run, 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 run. Yeah, and I think it had a remote, but the bloody thing would come on its own. It was like it was bloody haunted. Oh, come on. Oh, I think I've still got it. Are you glad that I told you to get rid of the Vauxhall and get an Audi like your car, like your wife's car? Are you glad you did it now?
Yeah,
it was good. It was good advice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What were you doing driving a Vauxhall? Is that what a priest said to you?
I've had Vauxhalls ever since we came down here. When we first came down,
did you have a bump on the head or something? What are you making it sound like it's a good thing?
It seemed like a good idea at the time. What made us do it was we wanted a car that would
the people carrying Vauxhall.
Yeah.
I think that might have been good. You don't see them anymore. What was it called?
The Safira. Was that Safira?
Oh no, that's a terrible name. No, I think that's the French thing. Tom,
What?
Can you look at the Vauxhall people carrier? Be useful. Put a pen brush down a minute.
Safira?
Yeah, it was. It's a Safira.
You don't drive a car. How do you know it was a Safira? You're just saying that.
You're right. You're right. Well done. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, sit back down then. Don't get all aggressive with me. Chewing your gum. Look at me in the eye. Yeah, sit down.
Anyway, that's what we wanted.
And you couldn't stop after that.
So then we had a Safira, and so my wife was driving the Safira and the children, and I was driving a Volvo.
Ooh, which Volvo was it?
I can't remember.
Not the idiot one the farmers used to drive and drive you off the road and kill you, because they don't seem to have a car for that. Hey. I suppose farmers, they drive big Range Rovers now, don't they? And everyone gets out of their bloody way.
Yeah, but the tractors.
But do you remember when you used to drive bloody Volvo drivers, the estates, they were a bloody nightmare. They push you off the road, pull out in front of you.
Because
they were in a white van, I don't know. Was it the car or was it the driver doing that to the Volvo? Were you that kind of Volvo? What kind of Volvo was it?
No, we had.
Speak up, tell me what kind. Which one?
We had a Countryman when we first came down here. My wife said, "Oh, we're going down to the country. We need a 4x4." Okay, and that was a disaster.
You didn't have a 4x4 Volvo, did you?
Yeah.
Bloody huge thing like that.
It was the Countryman. It used to cost me a foot.
Why didn't you get a Japanese one? What's wrong
with
you?
I know.
Bloody Volvo. Do you think you're posh or something? I know you're in a posh village. It cost a fortune.
Yeah, because every time anything went wrong with one of the sides, you had to change all 4 tires.
You serious?
Honestly.
Fucking hell, no.
It was so.
You sure the garage wasn't ripping you off?
Yeah, probably were. Anyway,
I have changed it. But I'll risk it. For Christ's sake. Yeah.
So I dumped that and got the Safira. Then we're into Vauxhall but then I had another Volvo.
Which one? A proper one?
Proper one, yeah.
The estate car we're talking about?
No.
How many people did you kill?
No, but none.
None you're going to tell me.
Yeah. So got rid of that, and my daughter was trying. No, that was it. My daughter was wanted to learn to drive, and so we needed a small car, and that's we got the Corsa.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Corsa was great for her for learning to drive. So we had the Zafira and the Corsa, and then the Zafira blew up because it just was millions of miles on it. So that's got the Crossland, and I hated the Crossland.
That was a Vauxhall?
Yeah, Vauxhall from the same dealer, always from Platinum in Trowbridge.
Could you get away from them?
Yeah, no. So then,
was it run by the priest's son or something?
I don't know. No.
So how did you get infected by Vauxhalls? Do they spray something in them?
Yeah. So then, so we had the Zafira, got rid of that. Still had the Corsa, got rid of, bought the Crossland because I was desperate for a car. I never liked it, and then the Corsa was virtually on its knees, and my wife said we need a new car for that, so she got this Audi, and while we were there, the salesman talked me into getting.
You had a word with him.
Yeah.
What's it?
Posty's a bit confused.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah, I would round here. It's always a pain in the
How you
ass.
doing?
Who's that for? What number is it? Who's that?
The old day, flat 2-4 Marisol Street.
Okay.
And 2B. I mean, there's 2A there.
2B. Oh, right. 2B is here, look. She's stolen my platform.
You should probably just be without thinking about it too much. Jeremy Beagle's risen from the grave and wants to buy my career for a prank show.
That's all right. Yeah, I think there's other flats in there. You can kick the door in. This one here. Yeah, I think so. You have it. Yes, that's 4, 2. I can have this street flat. It's a short shot. There was a trend here in the village.
That dress you wear that's been out too.
I'm just relieved that I'm missing out on our old London life. Just one flight. The dementia was really expensive. Yes, just hated me ever since. What's her name? Slightly.
Open up!
Absolutely, what the hell? Thank you for your help.
I'm going to have to go grovelling now. Henry, you're doing grovelling.
Isn't that a great story? You know, all the cars you've had, and I wonder if I could remember all mine. Some of them. Yeah, a lot of them were Fords. I didn't mind. Fords were okay.
Fords, yeah, Ford, good cars.
Not if you ask my wife. No, the shit. You got to stick with Honda. Stick with Honda.
Hondas, yeah.
Hondas are very good.
Never had a. Have I ever had a Japanese car? No.
That wasn't because your dad was captured in the war.
No. So had a couple of BMWs. Had the best car I ever had was an Alpha.
Hey, fall apart but driving.
Yeah. But
yeah.
It was a 3 litre something, and it used to fly.
Wasn't the Alpha Sud, was it?
No,
it was.
It was a big
Alpha.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And everybody used to look at you and think, "Oh, I could thrash you off." It's just a big car.
3 litre.
And it used to. But the company, somebody said, if you can get somebody else to pay for an Alpha, get an Alpha.
Don't you think you should have another one before you die?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't. The trouble is, I can't get into these cars now.
Oh.
My back is too bad.
Okay.
That's why I have to sit up.
Oh. Well, why don't you go to a chiropractor? What's wrong with your back?
I've had ever since I hurt it when I was 21, playing tennis, and it's always been a bit iffy since.
Come on, you can't hurt your back playing tennis.
Yeah.
Come on, snap out of it. What kind of therapy have you had on it?
You name it, I've had it.
You name it. Yeah, you're just resistant. You just want a bad back, don't you? a lot of bad back trouble is people having psychological problems. And there was this bloke who used to come here, yeah, and every time he hated his job, funny enough, he had a bad back till he got a new one. Do you want to fix it? Your back? Don't you know you're going to spend any more time and effort in trying to get it right?
Oh, but who's the
Alexander technique? Go do that. Go find yourself an Alexander technician. They're wonderful, they are. That's for good posture.
Too late now, I'm too old. I'm finished.
Mm-hmm. Is it always hurting? What's your mattress like?
And that's okay.
Yeah, you got memory foam, and you would get a good night's sleep on that. That's
Yeah.
not bugging.
Yeah. No,
So what is it? Driving to work? What's the problem?
Every now and then it used to go. So every couple of years,
Yeah.
drive.
Mhm.
Haven't had anything bad for 3 or 4 years now.
So you're too frightened to get an Alpha then?
Yeah.
Well, you probably don't want one then.
I keep saying, I keep exactly what you say. I keep saying I've got to have one fast car before I die.
Bloody end up being a battery one, won't it? Yeah. I think you should get a diesel or a petrol before that. Bollocks these battery nonsense.
Yeah. So what do you told me what you drive?
I got CRV.
Yeah.
And the wife's got a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
You get the top of the range Honda Civic, you've got a bit of a spaceship there. That could throw you in the head. I got someone and he drives fast Beamers. He said he had this top of the range Honda. He said he had to get rid of it. It was too much to handle.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know what they're called, but it might have been the one that had the glass roof. It was all singing and all dancing. Monster. But it's yeah. How's the pelt trade?
It's okay. It's
yeah. What are you supplying at the moment?
we're still doing our main core business, which is the FootJoy golf leather for the shoes and for the gloves.
What sort of people buy that stuff? Is it old men or is it flashy?
They're trying to make it a bit more trendy.
Yeah, well, they need a basketball player to
But
wear them.
Yeah, we also then we do baseball shoes, baseball gloves, all of the leather. Yeah, going out to the it goes out to the it goes out to the Far East and it's made there and then shipped into the States.
And they've got steady sales.
Yeah, in fact, after immediately after COVID, that golf became really trendy to be outside. Yeah, and we're doing shoes for Doc Martens and all of them.
I want to give you some gardening advice now. I've done the cars. I've done the tile on your roof.
Yeah. Oh no, I need a bit more advice about another tradesman.
Another what?
I need carpenter.
You want a carpenter?
Windowsill up on a bit higher up around the back of the house is completely ruined.
Is it? Right.
And I went up there and I thought, I can't be bothered with that. I'm going to get carpenter to do this. So So what about Nigel? Would he do?
I don't think he'll do the carpentry, but he would know
someone. Yeah,
he would get someone for you. So
yeah,
call Nigel.
Yeah, okay.
Tell him I said that he was to work for you and not to charge you too much. Use those words. Yeah. And the other advice I was going to give
gardening.
Get rid of those pissy little Leylandii. They're not working. They're rubbish. They're horrible trees. Get yourself some little yew trees. Yew is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yew is gorgeous. And bloody water them. Because you've got one that's dead, haven't you?
Yeah.
One that's dead. So make sure you water them and get the bigger you buy, the more expensive they are. But if you get them as small as what you've got, they won't cost you a lot. But you get a ewe tray.
Yeah. No, I've been watching that. Well, it's not out of sight, out of mind round there for me. It's just people walking up our drive.
Has anyone else said anything to you then?
Who did I? Do you know?
No.
Simon.
Simon who?
He's
a what?
Retired. He lives on number 38 on the road. Or
how old is he? Oh, he's retired.
Just retired, he was saying.
Uh-huh.
And he was making a complete racket the other day, and I was thinking, who's out there cutting down my in
your garden?
Yeah.
In your garden?
Not in the garden, on the footpath.
Oh right, I saw some debris there. The footpath up from you.
Yeah.
He was up there. He was. What, did he have a?
Yeah.
Petrol thing.
No.
He didn't do much, mate.
No.
Right.
And he was.
He's taking it upon himself to do that.
He's joined the. Is it the Monday Club?
Oh, okay. I didn't know they bloody came that far. I thought that was all around the church. Probably knows you're Roman Catholic. Thought, well, bloody sort these bloody Roman Catholics in our village when they should be C of E.
Yeah, so
perhaps he's planning to drop a tree in your garden. Listen out for timber! Run into the house.
But we're talking about chopping out a load of our trees because you can barely get any sun in our garden anymore.
Ah. Well, what did he have to say to you then?
Hey, he was a nice guy, actually.
Yeah, and I'm not.
So
Go on.
He's a nice guy.
What did he say?
First time he's lived in the village for 4 years, he was saying.
Oh, yeah.
So he's quite new.
He's a nobody, though.
He's joined the Monday Club, and he was saying, "Oh, what do you do?" And I said, I try to keep the footpath as clear as I can, but I don't have much time because I go to work." And he said, "No, you need to retire." Cheers.
Do you ever walk up that footpath? To the end?
Yeah.
You know, it's that bloody tree that's really, you've got to duck under. You have to duck under.
Right, okay.
And thrown them in the hedge.
Yeah.
But don't tell anybody. Right? Unless they want to give me something. They want, because he should have bloody well been working on that. But I'd already done it. It's getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Not as if I go down there all the time spying on you. If the little dog wants to go that way, that's the way we go.
You go. Yeah.
So he didn't tell you to point those trees out and put some better ones in.
No.
Right. I shall be watching the space.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't.
Actually, everything's dead in the bloody garden because of the weather, drought.
Well, you got a hose pipe?
You're not allowed to use the hose pipe.
We're not banned around here, are we?
I don't know.
We're not. No.
Oh, no?
Oh, yeah, no.
I thought we were.
No. Who's going to see you using that?
Yeah, true.
We're fine.
Anyway, I went to 2 weeks in Spain and came back and everything was dead.
It's this year is like that.
Yeah.
Just deal with it.
Yeah.
You'll be right. It'll be okay. I think there's your car out there. Some bloody fancy looking Beamer. Bloody hell. A 420D. Bloody hell. It's very slopey. But that's a badass car. Only badass people drive them. Although, not you, because your Audi's small. The bigger Audis are taking over.
So I like them as well, the big Audis.
The big Audis there. Get yourself one and be a badass. and just go to confession more often. Do you think there's nuns out there who like fast cars? What do you think?
Well, I'm sure there must be a few of them, but
Well, I met one. I met one
We're in
in
the wrong
Italy.
profession if they want fast cars.
No, I met one in Italy, stepping out of a Ferrari. Oh,
No.
that was yeah. See, as a good Roman Catholic, you'd have loved that too, wouldn't you?
That's outrageous.
Outrageous! I thought it was wonderful. I couldn't take my eyes off her.
That's supposed to be poor. Obviously
We
not.
don't know, but we think she might have had a rich brother that was taking her out for a tea or something.
Yeah.
She wasn't driving. Hang on, that's it. Hang on. If you're in, it's the guest. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Drive on the right, don't they? Do you know, I think she did get out of the driver's seat. Jesus Christ. Wow. Perhaps her brother let her drive it.
Yeah.
Or perhaps she wasn't a nun.
Yeah.
She very much looked like a nun, as far as I can tell. Can you tell a fake nun?
No, probably wouldn't be able to.
Wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Would your wife dress up as a nun if you had a Ferrari or something like that? Would she mind? Or would she think it was silly?
I probably think it's silly.
She wouldn't do it, would
Yeah,
she?
no, probably not.
Would she do it for charity?
Probably not.
Would you do it? Because I think most men would rather dress up as a nun than women.
Well, if there was a Ferrari involved, I would.
You would? Yeah. Okay. What's your chest measurement? What's your dress size? You know, women, they do 10, 12, 14.
Yeah.
I expect we'd be safer getting you into a 14. It probably might. Oh, do you want to look like smart? You want your ass to be, all right, size 12. Size 12, then. Yeah. Do you want me to be the Pope or a priest?
You could be the Pope, couldn't you?
I don't know if I could, really. I want Jude Law. Have you seen The Young Pope? Oh, it's a series. Oh, it's really good. He plays the young Pope, Jude Law, and he does fancy himself. It's a wonderful series. Look it up, The Young Pope.
Yeah, okay.
You're never going to do that, are you? What are you watching on Netflix at the moment?
Oh, I can't remember what we watched. Was Netflix? What's on Netflix?
Do you like the DC stuff? You know, Batman and
No.
Spider-Man and
No.
all that. No. You got two girls?
Two girls and a end.
Tell me about the children. What's happening?
They are.
Listen. Your boy has got very, very thick hair, right?
Yeah.
And only I can cut it. And if he doesn't come here when he's around or save it up for me, look at me. He's stupid. Well, no, it's not just him, but he has got thick hair that needs the right attention. Did you know that?
Well, I'm trying to think of when. What's he?
I haven't cut his hair for years.
Haven't you?
No. And he reminds me of Matt Smith.
But he's up in. Well, obviously he's up in Manchester.
Oh yeah. Well, he needs to find someone good. Take a picture of him when you see him next, and I'll tell you whether he's got a decent haircut. Yeah. People don't realise how important you realise how important a haircut is, don't you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't let your wife do it, make you look like a poor person.
I was just talking about that to my wife, and I said,
talking about what?
Haircuts.
Yeah. What's she saying?
And I said,
can't you find somewhere cheaper?
No,
what did she say?
No, we were talking about, and I said, how do we manage during the lockdown? And I said, well, Elizabeth, the youngest daughter, used to just
get hair clippers and abuse you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short,
do you want to go back to that?
No.
Right, go on.
Because she said you look like a thug.
So she said, right? Yeah. And does she do your wife's hair? Just a little trim.
No.
Well, women can grow theirs.
No.
Didn't she fancy you as a thug? And she said, "Oh, what do I just upstairs?"
No,
No, she didn't. She didn't
no,
want any of that. No,
no.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has it been? You married, I mean. Long time, like me.
Yeah.
40 years, 30 years.
Oh God.
30 years.
No.
I can't remember. Yeah.
So-
Do you
so-
bother? Do you bother to celebrate your anniversary?
I have to remember it
You have to remember it. Yeah. In the
and
future.
send a card. That's all.
Send a card.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
I don't even do that.
So, and even better, my wife,
Doesn't care.
she forgot,
Yeah, brilliant.
and so then you can. Well,
Do you know? I think that's the way it should be. Why would you want to, be a grown up? You got Christmas, you got your birthday, and bollocks the Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And why would you want to remember your bloody wedding anniversary? What a load of crap.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I never have met, and my wife didn't do anything. Let me just, I did write it down because I thought, I better find out. I think it's June the 8th. So,
Well, I know mine because I did it on the 1st of June to make sure I could remember it.
did you really?
Yeah, it was
Don't be that. You weren't that smart, were you?
Yes.
Darling, I can only marry her on the 1st of June, so don't ever forget it. She says, don't bother, darling, 'cause I'm never going to remember it. She said that, but you remember it and don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Why do you waste your money on a card?
True.
Look, if you've been doing that, don't make a precedent. I don't get involved. Where's my card? Normally send me a card. Where's my card?
Yeah.
So, unless you can say, look, I don't know. Ask first.
Hey,
Hey.
Sam, 1 o'clock here?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sam.
a bit early.
I haven't had any lunch.
You've got time.
And it's his
I'm gonna say,
birthday.
yeah. It's your birthday today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
definitely your birthday today.
I did say I wasn't going to tell anyone, and I just can't. It's just like a torrent of diarrhea.
And it's
So-
and it's up on his
Grateful for your
calendar.
birthday gifts then.
Do you want to pop up down and buy me something? I'm not sleeping very well. Could you get me some Sominex? Sominex. It's one tablet, and it's
You always go uptown buying some nice drugs.
well. They will question you. They say, "Well, you know about these? You should be having them all the
Do
time."
you know a guy called Giovanni by chance? Are you buying them for him?
Well, I don't think I'm that well known for drugs.
It's
As far as
just
I
you.
know. No, my main drug is tea and sugar.
Without poison.
I don't have to salt anything. There's only a very rare treat on your egg. A bit of salt on your eggs. But you like salt on everything.
No, I don't like salt.
Good.
Yeah.
You'll live to be 90.
I doubt it. Hopefully one.
If it was 90, you'd have a bacon.
You're very friendly, aren't you?
You always forget that about me.
How friendly you are. I'm not scared of you, am I?
No, you always forget who I am.
Well, give it time.
I hope
Give it time. But there is a lot of you, isn't there?
No, yeah. Always been.
Always.
Yeah, I want it to be less, but it's always been.
Were you a 16-pound baby then? Did you kill your mother?
I was not her favourite because of that.
Really?
It wasn't 16 pounds, but
What
it
were
was.
you eating in there then? Did you sneak out to the refrigerator at night?
Apparently,
Huh?
McDonald's milkshakes was the craving that I demanded of her.
Oh, she blames you.
Oh, of course.
Which flavour?
Chocolate, apparently.
Oh shit, not chocolate. I don't do chocolate. My wife don't do chocolate. Chocolate's a terrible flavour for
Yeah.
anything that's not chocolate, really. Chocolate ice cream. When you were a kid, what's that chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry called?
Metropolitan.
No, Neapolitan. Neapolitan. Oh, what a fantastic Stan Laurel that was. That was brilliant. They've already made the film, so never mind. And who played Stan Laurel in the film? The comedian. Thank you, Steve Coogan. Oh, he was brilliant. Oh, Sam, good to see you, mate. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, wow, look at you. Oh, you have got tattoos. Let's have a look at his tattoos.
It's my wedding band.
What, Pokemon?
Pokemon, yeah.
But it's,
No, it's not Pokemon.
what do you mean it's not Pokemon?
It's Japanese, it's anime, but it's not
It's,
Pokemon.
it's not, no. Is it, have they done it properly?
That one's close as they can. That one's my favourite bit. That one's a bit.
It's all right. It's all right. It suits you. Is that the only one you got
so far?
That's enough.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying I'll do more, but I would like a full sleeve eventually, but it's not cheap.
The spaces in between make it what it is. If you sort of a band, leave it as long as you can. And what would you put next to that?
Oh, it'd be probably a continuation, similar kind of style, but there's always been a thing like.
You watch anime, do you?
Do you?
Yeah. Is it in subtitle or what?
Okay.
Quick and get watch it. What's it about?
Depends on what you watch, I suppose.
Hey, Tom.
What?
How shit is anime? Awesome shit. Oh, shut up. I don't watch bloody cartoons anymore. Tom and Jerry.
Just Looney Tunes, right?
Yeah. Tom and Jerry, probably. Have you lost the will to live? I'm going to let you go now. Did you want a little bit of brandy or some monkey shoulder? Too early?
Driving, yeah.
Oh, well, you can have a little bit of driving. You're not a bloody train driver.
It's all right if you're a train driver.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Oh, no, you can't drink your drink. What do you like to drink?
My main thing is red wine, Merlot.
Oh, okay. Very posh, very nice. The nuns would like that. Yeah, the nuns would like you, red wine. Isn't that the blood of Christ?
Yeah.
But shouldn't it be Egyptian wine he was drinking?
I don't know.
It's all French and.
It wasn't French wine, I don't suppose.
Look, someone's bought me some Rioja. Do you drink wine, Tom?
I love red wine.
Do you think we should open a bottle for my birthday?
I think so.
Okay then, we will. Cork. Do you want a little tiny little bit?
Tiny. If you're going to do it.
No,
don't
do it now.
Don't
Yeah. Yes. Look, my birthday will be over soon. I've got to share it, haven't I? You're going to have a little glass, aren't you?
I would, but it gives me headaches.
Oh, what do you want then?
I'm not opposed to brandy or monkey shoulder.
No, I see. Yeah. I was going to say it's because you've got anime on you can't drink, but
oh shit! You found out about that, have you?
Hang on. Do I want to give him a bit of monkey shoulder?
Yeah.
It's my fucking birthday, but like that bloke said before, when it's your birthday, you've got to do stuff for everyone else, not expect stuff for yourself. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right then.
Sucks.
Not too
small.
Yeah,
small,
yeah.
please.
He said that small.
That's fine.
Make it that small.
Little monkey shoulder. Yeah.
And make sure the glass isn't that wide.
Fill me out.
You got that wine open?
Where's your
Oh, the wine.
corkscrew?
Yeah, it should be here somewhere. I've got. Thousands of them. Look through all that lot. And remember, that's knives and forks, and that is spoons. Things you can't stab people with.
Right. Fuck's sake.
You're looking gorgeous.
You.
You look really. So, are you going to change the trees? Trees.
So what did you say? 25?
You've got to try a bit better.
No,
Be more realistic.
25?
I think I found one. Yes.
Your one?
Yeah, proper one.
Well done.
Yeah. There's much to it. Come on, hurry up. He's got his gardening to do.
Go and buy some trees.
Got to buy some trees. Oh. I have got one of those devices to take the top off, but
Just need a knife.
yeah. Did you do wine when you were a barman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. You shouldn't be here, really. Be running a bar.
I used to.
He likes Myrna, really. Hang on, wait.
Rioja's nice. No.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
The Spanish have got to do something good, haven't they?
Campo Viejo, one of the best as well.
Is it Campo?
Campo Viejo. That's what this is.
Yeah, we've got wine glasses, have we? But these little tumblers are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because that's what the French would use that day where. Give him the baby one.
Yeah, that's all I
So,
know. Yeah, seriously.
You know, we're not going to give you a lot. We're not going to give you a lot. Would you normally drink wine in the afternoon? If you had, if you had the day off?
Yeah, if I could get away with it, my wife wouldn't let me. Though. She said,
She'd see you doing it all the bloody time.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
gardening get done.
Yeah.
Haven't you got a shed? You can have a bottle,
No.
Sam, what'd you do again? I will. Just tell me. Look, don't make me have to guess on my birthday. Just tell me a
It's
little
almost
bit.
been a year. So, web developer.
Yes.
Work for advertiser and marketing agency that I don't like. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're cool.
I told him to say that. He did. Oh, and you've got to like me.
I generally do.
No, I
wonder
mean,
if you
on
like me.
the Uncut Barber.
Oh, I see. Sorry, you my likes on YouTube. Gotcha.
Didn't that sound good? That sounded a court. Do you make that happen on purpose?
Yeah.
You can have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Hey. I've got some cheese in the fridge and some cream crackers. You've got to go. I know. Do you want me to have a word with you? Trying to blame you for this chocolate milkshake where she's wrong. What else would she?
Cheers.
What else would she?
Cheers.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday, young man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Happy days.
Cheers.
Happy days.
Well
Cheers.
done. Oh, you know Monkey Show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They've had too much of my money so far.
That's all right, isn't it?
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Really good.
Are you allowed to have a glass of wine and cut hair? A little one.
On your birthday, you are.
Yeah.
On my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Does your wife come to church?
Is
she a Catholic?
She converted, but it hasn't been going recently
Mm.
because of the COVID and.
What's your priest like and what's attendance like?
He's a bit.
Not. Okay.
Yeah. Not.
He's
very-
new.
He's not very dynamic. Let's put it like that.
Okay. What do you get for going? You personally? No, I'm not messing around now because I always used to think, shit, I'm a Roman Catholic, it's crap, and doing like all the other stuff and things, and now I've come round to thinking, I'm glad I'm a Roman Catholic. There's something about it that's I like. We got a Pope, we got the Vatican City, we got nuns
with Ferraris.
And Ferraris, yes. So I'm not unhappy, but of course I'm going to be a bad Catholic, and I ain't going to do confession. I'll say, look, just say what you like. Don't care. That's just. Do they still do confession?
Yeah.
Isn't it bullshit? What do you do? I mean, when I was a kid, right, I went in with a list. I was going to tell him all these things, and he just stopped me. He said, "Have you done this for the?" And I said, "No, get out and do 8 Hail Marys," which I couldn't remember. Actually, Sam, can you do the Lord's Prayer?
No.
Could you once upon a time?
Never taught it, so no.
Oh, okay. So, is it longer than a Hail Mary? The Lord's Prayer?
Yes.
It is. Not
Long.
much.
A good bit. Well, I would say twice as long.
I get lost. I'm not sure if I know it anymore. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Okay.
Thy kingdom come.
Yeah.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses for those who trespass against us, and deliver us from evil. And as a Catholic, you stop.
Yeah.
And if you're not Catholic, which is the best bit, forever and ever, the power and glory, forever and ever, amen. Did I remember it?
Yeah, very good.
Did I remember it? Oh, God.
Must be this wine. I must have one of these when I need to, or having you here. Fucking wine now. Oh, shit.
Gone up market.
Another $6.
Make Sam do the washing up. No, don't. He'll bloody break something. Yeah. So you haven't told me what you get out of going.
If I didn't go, I'd feel guilt because
You're Roman Catholic.
Yeah, that's like the way you're brought up.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. But it must be more than that.
Yeah, I guess so.
More than that. And were you really? You know, you were an altar boy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And young and went through it. And where were you doing this?
In southeast London.
Okay. And big church.
Yeah, huge.
Big congregation.
Yeah, it was huge in those days.
And the same thing. Plate would go around twice.
Yeah.
You put your threepence in, or
Yeah.
whatever, give it and go around and stuff. And you've had Holy Communion.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It was nice when it gives some sweets and
Yeah.
eat at the vicar's house. Oh God, our vicar is called Father Megan. Obviously Irish.
Yeah.
You know, teeth, yellow teeth, big cats. Oh, and his whatever his accent was, scary. It was like Father Ted, not Father Ted, the one in the corner.
Father Jack.
Yeah. Brick in brick. How did they ever think to do that program? It's awesome.
Yeah.
Are they a Catholic?
Yes.
Oh, when the other person. That is so funny. That is amazingly good. Someone tell me,
It's the what's the guy's name? Right,
the tea lady.
Yeah.
Mrs. Boyle.
Did you know actually? Because I think Graham Norton was an actor and he was in it for a while. He's actually written a play in Ireland, I think. Not that good, but she's in it.
No, she's great.
She's a yeah. She should just go on tour being that.
Graham Lillam, that's the guy. He wrote that, and he went on to write Black Books, and he went on to write The IT Crowd.
Really? Oh, Black Books. That was
Black Books is ridiculously good.
I just love what's his name?
Dylan Moran.
No.
Bill Bailey.
Bill Bailey's brilliant. Bill Bailey's so funny. Such a good actor. So it's guilt that keeps you going, but more than that. More than that. Yeah. Did your wife convert for you? It's usually the way around, isn't it? You got married in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
That's probably why she doesn't want to remember it. Then. What was she before? A Baptist?
Well, nothing really.
Do you want me to have a word with your wife to tell her she's seriously a member of the best religion there is?
You probably do, yeah.
To really, I sort of put that in there. And, you know, if she's ever in the garden, I'll ask what kind of Catholic she is. Will she chase me off with a broom?
Yeah. You might get short change.
Yeah.
She knows who you are.
She knows who I am. Yeah.
Well, she knows of you. She might not.
No. I'm not sure if I saw her perhaps with your daughter and we had a little chat about the tile or something.
Maybe.
I don't know if we saw that. Yeah, do call him.
Yeah.
And tell him what you want and say that
you did a good job on the tiles, but can you
just mention my name and then he'll know he's got to do what he's got to do and not charge you too much. And your son used to play football with his son. Yeah. Carpenters. I can't really lay my hand on a carpenter. They're funny. If you ever need a plumber, just let me know. I know the best plumber you can ever trust. His work is fantastic. Plumber.
Local, is he?
What?
Local?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so. Wonderful. Yeah, because plumbers can be a bit dodgy. He's in no way like that. What did you say? Web developing? Mm-hmm. What the hell is that? You're Spider-Man? What is it? What's it?
Making websites, or in my case, making adverts on websites.
Okay.
Do you think you should make me a website?
What do you want to do with it?
Well,
That's it. If you don't know what you want to do with it, don't do it because it'll cost you money, and you can just use things like Facebook and Google and that kind of stuff.
Hang on, I didn't want it to cost me any money.
Oh, then it's not going to be good.
Oh, you don't love me that much, then? We can barter.
Yeah, I don't want to bartering.
You know, do you like pickled onions? Do you like
maybe not pickled onions. What else you got?
Pickled beetroot?
Chutney.
Oh, I could put that out to my wife. I mean, I'm not doing chutney at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
I can't do everything.
The chutney season that comes out. Maybe relish on spring days.
Okay. So, you do like doing websites? That's it.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I just don't like working with a bunch of people who run around like headless chickens.
Right, yeah. So you need to be working for a better outfit.
Yeah, that's the plan. Going to be moving to one.
So you don't want to work self-employed. You want to work for a company that does it for other people. It makes sense.
Yeah. There's a certain part of the family dynamic, i.e. my dad, who is absolutely fucking terrible being organised with things like accounts, paperwork, taxes.
Why are you talking about your dad?
Because I'm just like him.
You're just like him?
With that regard, I don't want to ever be in that position where I'm like...
Oh, you need to have the discipline of working for a company, but you want to be working for a company you like.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't want to be like, oh, I haven't put in any invoices for the last 6 months and everything's going sideways now.
Are you drinking too much monkey shoulder or something? Why don't you get these things right? What's wrong with you?
Well, this is the thing. I've never had to do that because I've never worked for myself because I've watched how.
Because you know yourself enough not to do it.
Exactly.
Are you happy with your company? You are, aren't you?
It doesn't matter, because I'm leaving soon.
What, you're going to join the priesthood?
Retire one of these days.
Are you? Have you looked at your retirement pensions and stuff?
Yeah.
Have you noticed how dear energy is now?
Yeah.
So are you going to move house as well? Might have to.
Yeah, might have to.
So you're throwing your wife at your house and home because you want to retire because you're such a lightweight. You could they'd have you for another 10 years, wouldn't they?
They'd have a good couple of years, I guess.
Yeah. Have you spoken to the priest about it?
No.
Do you think you should?
No.
I could be a go-between. Just think of me as your priest, okay? Right, you could do another 2 years, but you're not.
Probably do a year.
And then what?
I don't know. That's the trouble. I can't think of what I'm going to do. Apart from.
Do you think you should sell your house? Do you think you should sell your house now while you're still working? What does your wife want?
We don't know because the children want us to keep the house because that's where they grew up.
Well, I always want to do that. Wouldn't you? Well, then that's your answer. Then stay on for another 5 years, make some extra money, and do the house up and stay there. Put some solar panels on the roof, and you can do some, and by then. That little leyland, that little yew tree will be just about there.
Yeah.
Because they're very slow growing. Leyland, the trouble with Leylandia is if you cut them wrong, they go brown. Oh, you got honey fungus.
Honey fungus.
Oh shit, that's not good.
No.
Have you got it where these little things are?
Probably not.
Bloody hell.
It went down the whole of the hedge.
Christ, who's got that? I'll tell you who's got that. At the Butch, you've got that big stone house behind the oratory.
Yeah.
He's got honey fungus in his garden. So I expect if he's got it. And unfortunately, I don't seem to have any in my allotment because I don't know why. Perhaps it doesn't attack carrots. It's only after stuff with long roots. Yeah. What are you doing on your phone?
I'm looking for a shop nearby.
Which one?
I can tell you.
But listen.
Found it.
Listen, it says no cellular phones unless you're doing something for me.
Well, I liked it.
You could do.
I liked your channel and also commented on your live stream so far.
What have you done?
I said I liked your channel as you were asking me to, and I commented on your live stream.
Yeah, but you can't bloody tidy your garage, but you can do that.
You remember?
That's good. Yeah, well done. I'm very pleased. Thank you, Sam. I like people being useful to me. You come in here and you're not useful, piss off somewhere else. And no, but you've got to be useful, not too ugly, and have a good personality so we can have a laugh.
So every reasonable bar,
Well, listen, I give you the best haircut you
And then
you
and then there's
have.
me.
Good man. That's the first time someone stood on the X without me bloody telling them. Brilliant. And everyone can
terrified to do it.
Where's the mouse gone? I said, the mouse is worn out. I haven't got a mouse anymore. I have to put the mouse back at some point.
You glue a real mouse to the floor?
No, it's a sticker from Mickey Mouse, isn't it? From Disney. That's okay. I don't think I've done your hair ever since man. I think you should take your wife somewhere nice for a minute. I don't know where you can go these days.
Let's not go mad here.
Yeah, I get away with doing breakfasts.
No, they work really well.
And I'm giving up bacon. Do you know why I'm giving up bacon? Too much salt. No. Oh, no, that's him doing that. No, I had this guy in last Sunday, and I didn't know this was one of the things. And he said, "Oh, I'm one of these activists. We're going on our thing," and they say they go in a square and they hold a TV square and they show you what happens to animals, and then if you start watching it, they come over to you. And he showed me, he wouldn't stop. He was going, he showed me pigs being gassed. I said, oh, my wife had told me about pigs being gassed. And then he showed me chickens being macerated. The boy chickens.
Mm-hmm. It's grim, man. Like
even before that, I was thinking, do you know what? I'm not really enjoying bacon, and fake bacon, I love it.
Why not?
Yeah.
If it tastes nice,
No,
you enjoy it.
No, not enough restaurants are doing it.
Oh no, yeah, it's not.
It's the problem.
It's not
So
a mess, is it?
when we go for our breakfast, I'll be having bloody porridge, which I don't mind. I like porridge. By giving up bacon.
As long as you go out because you want to, rather than being forced to, then why? Right?
No, it's the cruelty.
Yeah, if that's something you don't want to have on your mind, then you're doing the right
When
thing.
you come into Bratton, have you seen those beautiful pigs on the road?
Yeah.
Oh, they're having a whale of a time. Gorgeous. They're better than dogs. You think, but no. No. Listen.
Sausage.
Listen. All right, they've had a good life, but don't. If they were my pigs, I'd say you're not gassing these pigs.
Yeah, I mean,
Get the bolt out.
if
or
you look
whatever.
after animals,
do
and
not.
slaughter them properly, not a problem. But we're talking about like
But
70 years
this
ago
guy, do you know
compared
what
to
this
what
guy
the
said?
mess
This
thing
one
is
got-
now.
No, it takes about 3 minutes, and he said the gas is like when you drink a drink and burp. So he said for 3
Carbon
minutes.
dioxide poisoning.
That's right. Yeah. So they're killing them with that. 3 minutes, and the RSPCA have said that's an acceptable amount of cruelty. Not
That's a weird thing. An
What's that about
acceptable
them?
amount of cruelty.
That's despicable.
Don't we have like? Didn't we have this down? Wasn't it like bolt gun, quick and painless?
Yeah, it's just time is money. You can't do it properly.
Birthday.
Well, buy some more wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy
Richard,
birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And
Yeah, enjoy this.
listen. Lockdown was like retirement, and it really is good.
Right. Thanks for the wine. Take care.
Thanks.
Enjoy
Have a
yourself.
good afternoon. How you been?
Wait.
Hello?
If you break this chair, you're gonna have to pay for it. Come on. Look.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
What do you weigh?
22.
You know that?
I had to do it recently.
Do
for
scales go
insurance.
up to 22?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do now.
I won't stand on the scale.
That goes up to 22, or you just won't stand on the scale at all.
No, because I'd like to be 2 stone lighter. And I know. Yeah.
Oh, there's a prop. So I'm always
Are you
going to have
still-
this wide base about it.
No. What you're saying is you've got a stocky frame. So don't worry about the bullshit about height and all the rest of it.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm always going to be
But-
large, but I don't have to be carrying extra.
Yeah. And have you tried?
Yeah, I'm always trying.
What's been the best?
So I think the best for me was a really calorie controlled diet, but also an increase of the right type of exercise. For a long time, I thought it was like, lots of running or lots of cycling with your heart rate being high. But apparently, that's not the. If you want to work on your fitness and your recovery, that's the right type of stuff. If
That Michael Mosley's done some amazing programs that have knocked all these things into touch.
So apparently, if you want to lose the weight, it is you don't want to be doing a big running and all that kind of stuff, but you want to be active and consistent with it. So at the point where you're not, just out of breath, but just that point before.
Someone who had a gym, he said, eat less, do more.
That's it.
So around sort of doing that. You got a partner?
Yeah.
And would she diet with you?
Probably not.
Why not? Because
she hates. No, she's not. We're similar. She's like obviously smaller. She's a woman. She's 5'4". So it's all proportion. But there's something about it. She absolutely hates the idea of. She's been very independent, very on her own, doing her own things, her own way for a long time.
She doesn't want the world to tell her what shape and weight she should be.
A little bit of that, but she hates the idea of counting calories and like putting effort into it and watching what you're doing. She hates the idea of being controlled by something, whether it is her own plan or
I'm
not.
with her 100%. So, but
measuring yourself against others is never healthy.
And she hates it. She absolutely hates that kind of. And she hates anyone that does it to others.
Have you thought about doing the fasting one?
I have actually thought about that.
But if you can do it together, and then
maybe.
Then I think it's quite simple. You fast on those days, then you have so many calories on the days that you're not doing it, and that. I would be like her. Oh, I got to count this, and I got to fucking count that, fucking count that. That's just too much. That's just too finicky. But fasting on one day is simple, and I can have so many calories on that day.
So it's doable.
I think that's a Michael Mosley one.
I think the only thing that I haven't really given a try is fasting stuff. So I'll give it a try. At the moment, for me, it's about being more active. Like get back on my bike more, doing more walks, getting out of the home.
Well, the thing about school, the thing I loved about school, all the sport was laid on. But when I left school, so I didn't want to join a club. I want to do this and that was good. So it's kind of making it part of your life rather than it taking you over. Is the thing.
That's always been the thing that never worked for me. As soon as it wasn't something that I was having to do a lot of. I have to include this now. I have to make sure I do that now. I didn't want to do it. But if
are you working from home a lot?
Yeah, I think this is one of the things that's been detrimental to it. I'm not
really,
moving around.
Really, you should apparently, kids are better at maths if they go and play some sport and then do maths. It helps. So really, it's kind of like when you're working, if you're just there, it'll probably. But if you did a bit and then went out and had a walk and got away from it and then came back. You'd work better.
I'm trying to change it now. I'm doing walks before I start and walks after I finish, just to try and bookend the day a bit.
Good. I mean, I sort of talked to somebody and he worked in a factory. He said he always didn't stay in the factory, went out for a walk.
Yeah.
And then came back.
I think also the whole working from home thing, most people, I don't know, it definitely caught me out. It's the exercise you don't realise you're doing when you walk into the station, walking to the office.
Well, yeah, what you really don't want to be is like if you're running, the impact, bad things you can do your joints for the future. No. So yeah, be sensible. And swimming. I hate water, so I'm not a swimmer.
I used to do a lot of swimming. But then I had this issue with my heart, which means I can't do it anymore. I had this weird arrhythmia.
You can't swim because of your heart.
No, I can't. I can swim, but I can't. Basically, me and a friend have been doing swimming every week. We got to a point where we could just do laps after laps after laps after laps and not really, it wouldn't puff us out. After about like a year and a half of doing this swimming together. So then we was like, okay, we need a little bit more of a push, a little bit more to get the heart rate going.
I don't get that. How could swimming be bad for your heart?
So what we did was we started treading water. And after a while, we were treading water for about an hour and a half all the time. So then we started lifting our hands above the water and treading water with just our legs. And that's when it really started to push my heart rate up, put a lot more energy. And then after that session, one Sunday morning, I was like, I feel weird.
Yeah.
My heart rate feels up and down.
But you could go back to swimming and not do that nonsense.
Exactly. So I may just.
You might do that.
I'm really liking biking. Biking.
But where'd you do that?
All around here, actually. There's.
Hey. I live in Bratton. You don't get in my way, do you?
Yeah.
Stop it. I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
come
mind a
down from
horse.
the White Horse and I'm a Breton.
No. You use the lower road.
Yeah. I don't
Don't use the main road.
No. I go
You know
down,
that-
past, and down, and
No, that's okay.
yeah,
That's
it's
sensible.
not chaos.
No, it's a very fast.
Mm-hmm. And it narrows several times, so you're just
It's
like,
not good. It's
nope.
not good. How short we go?
At least, two on the sides, and what the hell am I? About
We need
half
to do
of the
side.
length.
No. Let me do the sides.
Okay.
And then we'll arrive at a beautiful haircut.
Beautiful.
That an 18-stone man would look really good in. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Thank you. And I'm not being rude when I ask about your weight. I mean, I'm being rude.
No,
I
didn't feel like
you're a nice guy,
at all.
and I thank you. And I want you to not die prematurely.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're good. We're on the same
Page.
Yes. Okay. What does your good lady do?
She works in a similar job to me, but she does it for a university.
Ah,
Do you remember the university?
not Bath, isn't it?
Not Bath.
Oh, she's in London.
Uh-huh.
The UCL.
Yeah,
The tropical medicine.
that's the one. Yeah, you remember.
How's
That's it.
how's that going?
Yeah, not bad. They've now said everyone has to be in London office at least once a week.
Okay, that's not the end of the world.
Not really, but
She'll cope with that, won't she?
I think it's going to prompt her to look for a new job.
Really? She doesn't really what she wants to work from home, or
I
she's
mean,
going,
that, did you work?
doesn't she like it there?
Have you ever worked like years and years full time in London?
You mean the pace in that? Is it wearing her out?
It's not that. It's not that wearing out. It's just it is a shithole. It is a.
She comes home and she'll be
She's
dusty
like,
and smelly and horrible.
like she just like it's horrible. The people there are getting on with their lives in the middle of an overcrowded capital city that they can't afford to live in, and is turning their souls dark. You know,
Really, is it that bad?
well, people like.
They'll push you out the way. They won't say hello.
Oh, it's that is the very beginning of it, but I mean, I did it for.
I don't know if this is a European thing, but when I'm walking around the village or anywhere, if I see someone or a stranger, I expect to say hello.
Yeah.
And sometimes I look at him and I think, and he doesn't give me eye contact, I think, oh, he's not going to want to say hello.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if I made the extra effort and said hello, he would say hello.
Yeah, because you'll start them out.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of, it's that person, you don't know whether they're just selfish, don't want to say hello to anybody.
Yeah.
Or whether it's kind of, who are you or what's going on. But I play it by ear because.
When you work in places like London for decades, it trains you to keep your eyes down, look into the distance, don't make contact with anyone, because it is so much. You just don't want to engage. You want to get from where you've been working on. Yeah, for decades.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. So you're a happy Larry.
I'm much happier now. I'm actually talking to people, saying hello to people, actually having a community. That's nice. I didn't really have a community where I lived. I had more like a bunch of shots of people that you might recognise. There wasn't anyone going, "How are you?" Yeah, you just get on with it. You go to your local shop, you get your shit, and you get home as soon as possible because everyone is.
Yeah. Did you have many mates in London?
Yeah,
you did. You had mates. Yeah. And when would you have time to see them?
Yeah, there you go. You either have a drink Friday night.
Were you going to say hello or what?
Aye.
All right. What do you want? What are you doing?
I'm having a break.
Hey, where's the cork? Put the cork back in the bottle. We'll have another one tomorrow. We're not drinking all that today.
No.
We can. Yeah. Well, you knew where the cork was, then?
Yeah.
Is it real cork or a?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Oh, nice. What were you saying?
Just saying that I'm not. Yeah.
What you're saying is, you're London scum, but now you're here. How long you been here?
Coming up to a year.
Well, you're almost not London scum anymore.
Still got the tags. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving that job and working from my office in Bristol soon.
You are?
Yeah.
What's this new company like?
They're publishers, so they do magazines. So they look after like the websites and such for BBC Good Food. A lot of different people like Sounds, BBC Sounds, all those brands. But they also have all of the UK's crafting magazines under their belt. So he's like Knitters Monthly, Cross Stitching Weekly.
Are they that big? They've really got masses of different.
There's like 17 different titles.
Hang on, what will you be doing? What's the work?
So what they want me to do, from the sounds of things, is use the advertising knowledge I got from this last role in this one to set up the advertising on their websites and hook into data. And so I'll be going from the guys making them to the guys making sure that they work and are on websites.
You know which websites want that you can put the advertising on.
Roughly, yeah, most.
There's
Pretty much
a
all.
lot of things, yeah, and you're okay. And how does it pop up on these websites?
Right. So what you do is, if you're an owner of a website, and you want ads, you got to pick a company to go with, or maybe more than one company that you'll get ads from, and they'll be like, all right, we can put these types of ads in these types of shapes around your website. You need to use this code, this method.
Right. And you'll be advertising each publication. It's not about what's in the publication for advertising.
I will be probably putting ads to run on those publications. So it will be ads to do with, for example, the guy goes onto a website, he's looking at BBC Good Food website. It'll be like, oh, you're into cooking. Here's some knifeware stuff that you saw on Amazon yesterday.
So you will, all these publications, you will be looking for advertisers to advertise on them.
Yeah, making it work better so you can load them quicker or have different ones.
Isn't that going to be a lot of work? Can you be able to do all that?
A lot of it is they have a bank. So the system that you choose to put on the site has a bank of people using, like, they got all these different types.
They'll
of
already
ads,
have advertisers.
They already have people advertising
better.
stuff, and you basically say, look, plug it into my website. My website's about knitting, for example. So give me all the crafting stuff, but also the person that's on the website now, he likes woodwork. So give me crafting woodwork type adverts and get them loaded quickly. So I'll be the guy sorting that connection out between ads and their site.
What's happening with them at the moment? They're losing somebody, or they're not utilizing what they've got well enough?
Well, the people I'm leaving.
No. The people that you're going to.
They need more hands on deck.
They need more people because they got plenty of advertising and it's not being done.
They got plans, yeah. So it's either, I haven't seen under the hood yet. So it's either it could be better and they need more people to look at it to make it better.
I'll tell you when you start. How does the punters? This would be normal punters will be looking for knitting, and they go on that, and when they go on that, ads will come up for stuff that they want. So there's people out there who are interested in all this stuff that these publications, and are these mostly some of these only publications online, or some have magazines?
They do have both. They do have print and digital, but the print is obviously quite a lot older than the digital.
Is there a very lucrative market out there digitally? Yeah. There is. They know that. People who say, all right, I got these new knitting needles, they'll know that the best place is online with you for that magazine.
Well, that's what they're trying to. That's what they want to push. They want to push like, hey, we're trusted publishers. You should come to us for all your guidance. So they will advertise in that way as well, but on another website.
And I don't know, it's going to be very varied and very interesting, all the different things you're going to be doing. So, and hopefully the team is in Bristol. They're based in Bristol?
Between Bristol and London.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you've had how many interviews?
So we did
online.
We did a initial one, a phone call, hello, how you doing? Make sure you're a person.
Yeah. Was that from London or Bristol?
That was online.
Yeah.
Most of it was online. Then we had a technical test where I answered some questions, proved I could do stuff. And then we had a final interview with people I'll be working with, the boss, about how I work. What kind of things I did in the past.
How many people do you think he's got under him?
Oh, he's got about
a lot.
I'd say from the sounds of it, 8, 10.
Okay, so it's a sizable team. You'll be part of that team.
So are we going from running a team of about the same size to being just
Did he give you any feedback about the way you work? Did he say I like that? Or?
He liked how I taught people and now looked after team members and juniors.
Would that be your role? You'll be
probably have a couple of juniors under the belt.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Sam, you're a very nice person, aren't you?
Thank you for saying.
I don't know what you're doing, Andy. I suppose you thought you could be in a gang and stab people and.
Well, it's because I was born there mainly.
Because you were born there.
I was born from. I'm Essex boy.
Well, why did you need to?
I needed the money too.
Needed the money.
I needed the money.
Needed the money and the drugs.
Yeah.
No. What you want?
I'm watching.
Well, why didn't you say?
It's not going to give it away with the eye line, right?
I thought the stream had stopped.
It doesn't stop. You can have a 5-minute brain break.
Sam.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you come in?
Well, because I like this and I like the haircut.
You like the haircut?
Yeah.
You like the experience? Because it's Is it surreal? Or is this?
It's unique.
Thank you. I like that word.
And I like it.
What did you say name? What? What's your partner's name?
Joe.
Oh, that's nice. Is it Joanne?
Mm-hmm.
You tell her she should stay where she is.
Yeah?
No. If she wants to be like you, you tell her when you see her, it's Giovanni's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants you both to try the fried to.
I'll let her know. Yeah.
Because it's not fatting out at all. It was working for me. And it's a great way to do it. It's fast.
Well, it's worth trying, 100%.
I can't see you going wrong, really. Can I have all the fattening stuff that's in your fridge? And,
So you like pork pies and chorizo then?
Well, you got what?
Pork pies and chorizo then?
Oh, no, sorry, if I'm not eating bacon, I'm not eating a pork pie. I'm sorry.
I thought it was just bacon. It's all pork.
All pork. I can't stand it. I've seen pigs being gassed. It's just gone into my soul. And
Don't
I
watch that stuff.
Look, it was pushed into my face. Anna said it existed, and I didn't believe her. And then they were. See, God provided the information.
Did he though?
Of course he did. Listen. You're an atheist bastard. I am a Catholic believer in more than just Catholics. All right?
Look at the pain and misery you go through.
So trusting
Nothing wrong with a bit of pain and misery. It's all part of life. Have you been in the church? Did you?
I'm in it right now.
Prior to this, have you done anything? Did you believe in God?
No.
You don't believe in God?
No.
Okay, well, not believing in God is as good as believing in God. It's up there, right? Because it's the same thing.
I'll take your word for that.
It's the same thing. All right, yeah. I know stuff. You know, I look like an idiot, but I do know stuff. It's in the background. I've got to pretend I'm an idiot because it's just, what I know is.
Yeah, it comes off better if you're
It's
unassuming.
not about coming on.
It comes off better if you're unassuming.
I wouldn't say I was unassuming, would you?
No, you do like to blow your own trumpet.
It's only because I'm not a liar.
No,
I mean, there's people blowing their own trumpets out there that are shit.
Who
And
better
I
knows,
am not. I'm
who better
not
knows
shit.
the tune?
I'm not shit. Stand back just a little bit, please. Could you? You're in too much of my aura.
You mean in the frame?
No, you're still in frame. There's not. No. Just get away from me. All right, that's it. Bit more. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You're not interfering with my energy now.
Your chi is good.
The chi is amazing. I actually did Tai Chi, right? Have you done Tai Chi? And
No, but done martial
it was
arts.
kind of like I was bringing in the chi, and I thought, shit, this is too powerful. I'm not doing this anymore.
Do want to shit yourself.
Well,
It's not a good look in the middle of the class.
No. And it's you got to know. I don't do dancing because I can't remember the steps. And to do Tai Chi, you got to remember the steps. And like your girlfriend, fuck it. If I can't do it my own way, I ain't going anymore.
Yeah.
But it was a good thing to explore. And like you say, the chi. How do you know about the chi?
Used to do a lot of martial arts.
Ah, does that inform you know?
It all comes from a similar place.
That kind of power is incredible, isn't it? Yeah, incredible. Yeah.
Depends how you use it. Like, obviously, I knew about it. But
No, but what I'm saying is, it exists.
energy.
It does exist. It's kind of and it's like a look. You know, when I'll give you a little example, right? I went to pick up my sister. She was at Trowbridge College, and there was all this ruckus going on with these bloody yobbos and stuff. And I sort of come along and I face up to this arsehole. And what did he say to me? I won't tell you, but he said, "We are," and this is the name of who they were. And I thought, who are you? I don't know. And I just said to everybody, get in the car, right? Now these monkeys, they went off and they found a picket fence. Yeah. And this guy, he raised it up like that. And I thought, oh, this could come down. But I think, because I didn't show I was frightened, he didn't think to do it. I'm pissed off. And what I'm saying is, I think if you show cowardliness and you are frightened, yeah, and I can tell you, if you make me angry, the chi I can manifest, you will not like it. It will part the sea.
Well, I hope you don't part my hair.
No, don't need to. But to get that kind of angry, it's got to be about your family or something like that. You know, it's not
Most of the time. Sometimes people.
It's not getting angry about sort of road rage.
No, but some people definitely can't control that, can they?
No.
I've known plenty of people who.
What do you think if
they were calmer in moments like that, they would come off in a better situation.
They had a handgun.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I'm so glad we don't live in that style of country.
We're so lucky that.
Did you hear the fact the other day that the last month was the first month they hit 100?
What, stabbings?
Mass shootings in America in a month.
Well, there you go.
It's just.
You know what it's about.
Of course, but like
this is fine. You've got to arm yourself, and of course you've got the rednecks who want the guns. Who don't want to stop. I think there's rednecks out there that hunt and shoot and do all that stuff. They know if things go tits up, they can go wild. And
until they run out of ammunition.
Well,
but then like,
good point. Hey, listen, I don't know how smart they are, but if I was a redneck, I wouldn't run out of ammunition. I'd have so much of it.
They're all waiting for that zombie apocalypse, really, aren't they? They would like tons and tons of it stocked in their bunkers.
He's been a bit quiet. What do you think about Americans and guns? Is it a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
I think that they should charge $500 per bullet.
Oh, Chris Rock. Yeah. What's he doing? I'm getting my money back.
No, they make their own, don't they? They sort of.
Well, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous how something that could end a person costs less than food.
It's
crazy, and it is the companies that make it. Did you see that thing by the US President Eisenhower during World War II?
Go on.
He had this thing as he was going out of office. He made this speech. He was like, "We had to make this military-industrial thing to survive the war, to have massive production of stuff, to have materials, but watch it because it can turn into this beast that will take over our lives."
Is that when it started? He foresaw that. He didn't make it happen. He just told.
He had to make it happen because they had nothing. They all the advancement with their wartime materials came about because they got into World War II. Before that, they were still using single bolt rifles and such. And
you're serious?
Yeah, the Americans were not geared up for war until they got involved with World War II, and then they went, "Oh, this is profitable."
And then we can be the peacekeepers of the war.
Mhm.
We'll all go into places where
We'll
we
come
shouldn't be.
along, we'll kick the shit out of you, and then we'll make you buy our weapon systems.
Wow.
Team America.
The Navy kicks the rest of the world's ass, but there's a reason for that because we've been pouring God knows how much money, manufacturing, and skill and expertise into it since 1600s or earlier. Like the have you heard of the phalanx system?
Phalanx.
Phalanx.
Fine. Go on.
It's a system that they only used to stick on boats, but they're putting it everywhere now. Basically, it stops missiles coming in.
Right.
Do you know how it stops missiles coming in?
Is it firing out a missile at them?
It fires a wall of bullets at
A
the missile.
wall of. Does it work?
Yeah,
It does work. Yeah.
It sees it's got a radar on it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it sees things as squares. And it goes, right, there's a thing coming in, and it fires a grid of a square of bullets at an insane rate, and tracks. And basically, what happens is whatever's flying towards the ship meets this wall of bullets. Now, depending upon what you're doing, either just steal bullets, or they've got the depleted uranium option for taking on things that are armored. So if you're trying, this is why they're putting it on other things now, because at first it was just about defense, and now they're like, oh, things that are defending can be attack.
What is depleted?
Depleted uranium is literally uranium that's been used in nuclear reactors, and its radioactivity has been expended.
But how volatile is that?
Not very volatile. It's depleted. But the thing about uranium is it's really heavy, heavier than lead. So do you know those big American planes called like the Warthogs, and they go brrr, and they got a big cannon on the front of them? They use depleted uranium in those because it caves in tank armor. They're not trying to punch through armor. They are just oh mate, like
It's the political stuff.
Fucking
Incredible.
The most intelligent,
So on point.
politically accurate guy at that time. And also, unfortunately, he's like, if you're in marketing and advertising, kill yourself. So I have a weird kind of aspect about that. But he was just he was
ahead of game with this stuff.
He was just ripping the shit out of him, and just like he was talking about religion, and he was like, I'm performing in the deep south, and I said some stuff about Christianity, and he goes, these two guys come up to me in the car park and go, hey buddy, we don't like what you said about Jesus. And he goes, well, forgive me then. And they just got so red and angry. He's good. If you should watch his set Relentless.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And they didn't like him in America.
No,
they loved him in the UK though,
because he was intelligent.
Yeah, they didn't like what he was saying.
He was highly religious family, wasn't he? His mother was, I don't know what they were, but
I think they were. He's not.
Not
Seventh Day Adventists.
What it doesn't matter. But yeah.
But yeah. And he was in
Did
Texas.
He die of cancer?
Yeah.
He did die of cancer. Yeah. Did he have a brother?
Yeah.
Bill Hicks. Yeah, no, he's legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I've got a lot of my understanding of the early 90s world view and politics from mainly watching him.
You're a gangster, aren't you?
Oh yeah, totally.
You want this depleted uranium, don't you, to bend caves so they not caves
tanks.
No.
Oh,
safes. So they burst at the seams, and you get the pound notes out.
I'm going to use depleted uranium to pop a safe open. Yeah.
Or the bullets. Is that better? Are they a bit noisy?
Well, it's kind of like you would have to pay more for the bullets than what could possibly ever be in the safe. But yeah,
it's not cheap. This stuff. Big, huge bullets, and they.
You're talking about this long.
Okay, yeah.
Like that,
and it's like and they fire in a grid pattern as a square.
Yeah,
and that will take a missile out.
Yeah, because you hit a wall. It doesn't matter if you're accurate or not. You've hit a wall with it. But then, if you're trying to shoot a missile at the air, you won't be putting your most expensive stuff in that gun. Oh, and every time that it goes off, because a human can't be doing anything to do with it, they just turn it on, and if it senses something, it's going to fire at it, and it gives you a second klaxon, and everyone in the area just hits the fucking ground as it's something like 10,000 rounds every 10 seconds. So it's
where are they placed on
boats and bases, and they're trying to militarize them and stick them on trucks.
What's it called again?
Phalanx.
And have we got it?
We produced it, we designed it, we manufactured it, and we licensed it around the world.
Oh.
So yeah.
Wow.
phalanx system. And every time it fires, it's basically a huge minigun. Because of the heat that's generated from it, they just detach the barrel and kick it into the ocean and stick another one on because it's melted at that point.
Does it hurt the fish?
Does it? I mean, yeah, it could hurt the fish, but the big destroyer that's powered by a nuclear reactor that's churning out a load of oil into the water as it's cleaning its bilge pump probably hurts it more. Ripping up a fuckload of
Listen,
coral.
You know all this shit, and you still eat bacon?
Yeah.
Well,
humans are fucked.
Why is that? Why is that?
Wise up.
Why is that?
Wise up. Ah. Humans are weird things, man. They know what's bad for them, but they still do it.
They don't have to. You don't have to just say that. You can make the decision.
Do you know what you should do? You should stop drinking. It's poison. It's literally counteracting your body's self-defenses.
That's not killing a pig, and it's not killing me that much.
But it is killing the people that have to work in like desperate positions to harvest grapes, crush them.
Wait. Listen, Sam.
Do you have a phone?
Sim, listen.
You've got a computer, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how they're made?
No.
Right, so one phone equals one human life, roughly.
Listen. I'm so sorry, but...
Oh, sorry.
Don't care about it. There's too many of them. I care more about sharks and spiders and stuff like that. I don't really have.
I think they're more important for the planet.
Well, it should be shared out, and there should be a balance of it all. You know, killing the shark, cutting its fins off, throwing the rest away to have shark fin scoop. It's just because it makes
pretty abhorrent.
Because it makes you manly, and it's stupid because it's part of the food chain. If you
do you know why that shit's come about?
What shark fin soup?
The Chinese alternative medicine stuff.
Oh, wow.
Do you know why?
No.
It was for the Westerners. Basically, it was made up shit for when England, Europeans turned up in China, and they were selling them this horse shit because they're like they think it's mystical and traditional.
Well, I thought it's a delicacy. Don't go there.
Right. So all of that was bullshit to make the Westerners spend the money. But it backfired because there's people in China that are just like, oh, it is real.
Yeah.
Oh, it is proper. And now they have a big problem with people not going to the doctors and going to the guy down the road who's like, oh, you've got a infection. You need.
Hopefully, he's grinding up cow horn, not.
Oh, they, whatever it is.
It's so disgusting. Sam. You stolen the show.
I'm sorry.
You did that beautiful Bill Hicks gag. Wonderful. Have some more next time.
I'll come back with a bit of a bigger set. I'll do my type 5.
Just 2 or 3. Don't make it look as though it's staged. Just make it seem like you remembered it.
All right. I'll start watching some more Dylan Moran.
Well, before your next haircut, and congratulations. Oh, still 3 months. You won't have the job yet.
I'll be there by Halloween. Not long now. You getting spookified for Halloween?
No, we've got Christmas first, apparently.
No, you don't.
No, according to the shops we do.
Do we?
Yeah, fucking Christmas chocolates all right already.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
As of the 1st of September.
Well, do they bother with Halloween anymore? Or they
they still do it, but they get the Christmas stuff out first. What are you doing?
God damn it.
Why have we got our Christmas for 4 months? Why?
Is this the way it is? Shut up and get on with it. You don't have to buy any. Oh yeah, someone bought me some Quality Street.
See, there you go. The tubs are out.
Yeah, they are.
Sam, you're a star.
Thank you. I enjoy coming here. It's a good chat.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, thank you for recommending the Market Tavern, Tom. It's nice, really nice pub. I was there last night having a beer.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's great.
It's a good pub.
Yeah.
It's the only pub to go to in Lisbon.
Yeah, we were in there when we finished yesterday.
He
had a
makes
couple of beers, and we know a lot of the locals there. They're all really good people, aren't they?
Yeah, did John stay one time?
He left.
Did his dog sick all over your shoes?
No, he left about half an hour after you did.
Oh, yeah.
But he was a bit steaming.
He was what?
Steaming.
How do you mean? This?
Was it? Is that the one with the old English bulldog?
Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah.
I sat next to him.
What, yesterday? He's got a lot to say. He's a good guy. He loves Tom. He won't let me do his hair. Right?
Yeah.
He's a wanker.
It's a good one.
Thank you very much. This was much better.
This cash or card?
Card, please.
Card. Okay. This must be yours.
That is, thank you.
That's very light.
I just had some stuff down to charity, so
Good
to you
boy.
now.
Good boy. I would like to offer you a donut, but I'm not.
Please don't.
All right?
No.
Saying no is as good as saying yes.
Sorry.
What's happened? You're
I
right.
was
Got
whacked.
a light.
Yeah, so
Oh, it's okay. It's broken. So, give Jo our very best regards.
I will do.
Did she come out for a drink last night?
She was out last night, yeah.
Oh, good. What does she drink? Martini?
No, she's more of a kind of Jack and Coke, but at late she's getting into the ciders, which is good.
Jack Daniels and Coke. Whoa, that sounded good. You must be getting, looking forward to your new job.
Yes, I
And
am.
how many days do they let you stay home?
Most of them, only one a day in Bristol, maybe.
Cool. Will you go on the train?
Yeah, or probably cycle on both.
Whereabouts is it, Bristol?
You've got to find out.
Well, it's not. Well, you can get a train in plus.
We'd better train a bike. Good to see you. How are they?
Good one, man.
You guys shut up now, or are you setting up for your script? See you in a second.
See you in a bit.
Transferred in
Yeah, he's
but then the lead broadcast engineer was Tim Allen. I guess there's a chance of sharing more.
I had nothing to eat.
No.
You're talking too much.
Yeah, you are. Stop enjoying your day.
Hey, I can never talk too much. I'm not going to live much longer, am I? I'm 64. So I've got to get it out now. You'll be sorry. Oh, I wish I'd spoken to Jeff down a bit more.
Spoken a bit more? Jesus.